DJ Yandere.
Sexy mamas to cool prima donnas. I wanna share your treasure, oh so rare. I wanna share your treasure, oh so rare. It's your face I see on my computer screen.
Okay. Does the poll go away when you end it? Don't it kind of like hang around for a little bit? I don't know. I never run polls. I think it just goes away. There you go. Get it out of here. Never happened. What? No. You know, the harlot poll. I didn't do anything. Let me see, I probably have nothing set up properly. I'm not sure where it leaked, but I just seen it on Twitter. It's like the type of situation where you see a bunch of people posting about it, you scrolling up in the comments, you'll see it eventually. That's how I saw it. You gotta go down the rabbit hole. Somebody will post it. That's not the right scene. There we go. I think we're good. But this is just me catching up on some clips. Like, I'm able to catch like some of the podcasts here and there. I haven't really been watching any gameplay. I watched a little bit of Tekken when he was playing Paul. When he scammed the viewers. He was supposed to play 3 different characters, one for each hour. He just played Paul the whole time. I watched some of that a little bit live. What kind of half in and out. I just know it did happen. But besides that, I've caught some stuff on the podcast, but definitely not all of it. But I don't know how far back to go. But I'm just starting with this, which is let's see. DSP tells a Dent goodbye because he won't play Persona 3 and rants about Atlas. So this is bound to be really chill. I don't know, he might just be bitching, I'm assuming.
I have no idea if we're
But he
doing
always do that.
stars or not right now. Again, Radical Jaws. I'm being
The Radical Jaws
for the things I'm already playing. That doing little projects like that of a what if game isn't really even popping into my head. It's an option.
How's it a what if game?
If people want it, I can do it. I don't know. I already got too much on my plate. It's like I have a giant heaping plate in front of me that I can't get to and finish. And now people are saying, "What about this plate?
Nah, I didn't get to watch it yet.
I'm like, what?
John,
No, not
hopefully you're
Suicide
doing
Squad, not Foam Stars,
Suicide.
not this next one, not this other random. I got enough going on, right?
Nah, he's a Tekken champ now. I did hear him say something about that, and when I go over that, I'm probably gonna have an aneurysm. Just hear him talking about FGC stuff. It's the worst. But we'll get there.
The thing that's funniest to me is like people who
Oh, the demo is out?
and then they get upset. Like for example, I kid you not. Now you guys,
I say go for the demo. I still haven't played the
Reloaded, right?
first 7 remake.
2 reasons I'm not playing it is number 1 because I've already.
I got it for free on PS Plus too. I just never played it yet.
Is infamous for striking down YouTube channels.
Oh wait, hold up, wait a minute, wait, let me go back. I missed something. Wait a minute.
About Persona 3 Reloaded, right? And I told you the 2 reasons I'm not playing.
2 reasons.
I've already played Persona 3.
So reason number 1 why he won't play Persona 3 Reloaded. He's already played Persona 3. Okay, when does that ever stop though? Bitch, you played Resident Evil 0 before. You still streamed and played it again and you hated it. And I'm glad you hated it. I hate it too. But when has that ever stopped him? He's already played the game before, so I don't want to play it again. I don't want to stream it again. How many times has he replayed Dark Souls? And not Dark Souls. Like, as a matter of fact, he's in the middle of a second playthrough of the other game, Elden Ring. The first, like, he literally just bullshitting right now. He just want to pick and choose. What's up, Snort Hogan? I know, but it's still a good clip source. It's just strictly for the clips.
And number 2.
But yeah, when has that ever stopped him? Fucking, I've already played it before. This dude replays so much. How many GTAs has he replayed? Reason number 1, he just bullshitting. He just don't want to do it because of the second reason. He's just trying to soften the blow. It's really because of this.
Because Atlas is infamous.
It has nothing to do with he's already played it.
With false copyright strikes when you play a new game of theirs at launch. That you have to wait months to years after to be safe from copyright. So I outright told you guys, even though the game looks great and it's something I would be interested in playing, I can't play it. I've explained this to everyone. Someone actually left a comment on my video yesterday. I shit you not. So I've been a fan of yours
I believe it.
Since like 2010.
Okay,
I've absolutely loved all your playthroughs.
Been a fan of yours since 1964.
Persona 3 Reloaded, that's the last straw. I'm unsubscribing.
Well, yeah. They gave you an ultimatum. Play it or they're out.
Bye.
Well, there you go.
What else to say? Bye.
Get 'em
I'll
outta
miss
here.
ya.
No, you
sad
won't.
if you're a longtime fan, you're leaving.
Nah, you don't
I'm
care.
not playing one specific game that I've
If they gave you a
explained
bunch
and
of
I would
money,
like
you
to
would
play, but
care.
I can't because the company is irresponsible and unprofessional.
You don't give a fuck.
And I can't have my whole business
There's
shut
that part.
down for playing
You
that
should
one
be shit with
game
gameplay.
because they don't know what they're doing, right?
It depends on if I want to play Reina. She's the only Mishima I would actually play.
And continue to make content for the rest of my life, rather than have the YouTube channel shut down for playing the one game. But
like, here's the thing,
right?
though.
I mean, Atlas is just one of the worst case scenarios. I don't get it. I don't know why they.
I gotta.
Strikes. It makes no sense. People.
I gotta commit this to memory.
Of their content get hit with
Which this isn't really that bad. It just looks like it. Oh god.
Complete disconnect.
I gotta commit this to memory. If I want to play Reina.
They don't understand law.
Overload of information. I got my cheat sheet. Yeah.
They can't. They don't have a legal leg to stand on.
Yeah, look at all that.
They're selling and distributing their content in the U.S. It has to abide by U.S. law,
Look at
not
it.
Japanese law. The moment you decide to take your product and sell it internationally, it is now under subject to the laws of the land you're selling the product in. So it doesn't matter what the law is in Japan. It has to abide by copyright laws in the U.S.
Do they really, though?
If someone's doing a Let's Play,
Oh,
that's
it's
fair
illegal?
use, tough shit. Deal with it or don't sell it over here. But they don't give a shit. They throw out copyright strikes left, right, up, and down like they know what the fuck they're doing when they don't. It serves no purpose to do what they do.
Why didn't he just be like a lawyer or something? Everything. Apparently, all these companies are doing shit that's illegal. This is illegal. That's illegal. You can't do that. Like, good
Atlas
Lord.
USA cannot explain why Atlas Japan acts like this. They have no idea.
You want answers?
They're just as flabbergasted as everyone else that Atlas Japan just does this randomly and hurts YouTube channels.
Got it from your mom.
They did it again. We don't know why. And we over asked. They never answer. It's why.
I hate Mishimas, except for Reina.
I got the drip going. I got the drip going. I got the drip going.
Well, goodbye. I won't miss you. Nothing he can do. Let's see. What's a juicy one? Yeah, sure. He's been doing, well, he always does this.
Let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going.
We'll see how it goes tonight here in Ranked. Now, for
Meow.
those who are here tonight, first of all, over 200 of you in climbing, thanks for being here. Please support fighting games. What I mean by that is,
Please support fighting games. What's is there like a fund I can donate to? The FGC Federation?
when I play
Foundation?
Tekken
Yeah,
6,
the FGC
when I play
Foundation.
Fighter 6, all right?
Please
I
support
had
fighting
people
games.
coming out in droves to see me play fighting games again for the first time in ages. And it was well supported. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying
It's still kind of
maxing
lacking,
out every
John.
goal every stream, but
Like, they
every
improved some
time that I
stuff in
usually
7,
play
but they
Street
kinda
Fighter
took some
6,
stuff
you get a
away.
decent crowd, you know, people doing super chats, memberships, and tips, a good variety of stuff. And I hit a lot of goals.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you doing stuff with the emo dude, the wolf dude.
In my schedule for 7 months.
Emo
Because
howling
people
wolf.
supported those
I
streams,
don't know. I still
alright?
gotta get into him.
I've
I
been
don't know.
playing this game, it seems that
I don't know
I'm
where to
playing
start.
Online, I get the support. Whenever I'm playing it offline, no. And I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah, they can add a
alright?
lot
When
of
I'm playing
stuff in
story
the
and
customization.
story,
It's
okay.
nothing like it
But
was in
today when I'm
Tag
playing
2 or
Arcade Quest,
6.
trying to learn June, yeah,
Like, they had
not
so
the
much
most
fun
thing,
shit in that
but at the
game.
same time, I need to take that time to learn the character.
Like, I can bring up like an example. There was so much fun shit in those games, customization-wise.
So
It's like
tonight,
very
please
pale in
support the stream
comparison.
some way. However you can support the stream, but please, I hope.
Please, we
that tonight
begging.
we're gonna get
Please,
support live.
please.
Well, I played this earlier
Please.
today, and support was slow.
Oh,
Yesterday I
no.
played Like a Dragon, and support was like dead slow.
Oh, no.
And it's like, dude, this is the
It's
week
not
I
my
needed to have
problem.
a good rallying of support to help out with all the fake memberships, and it's actually been a slower week than the entire month of January. I'm not kidding. This has actually been the slowest week for support.
Like, it's so wild that he does this just day after day after day. I can't imagine any other streamer just complaining and yelling at their audience, just please support me, please give me your money. Not enough people gave me money the other day for playing this game. Please, please.
What the hell happened?
What the hell
I dropped
happened?
Over $200 on new
It's
game.
like, I don't know. Like, this is the problem with him doing this shit. Is like, let's say I'm a person that enjoys his content. What do you want me to say to you? Why other people aren't interested in it? Fuck, I don't know. I'm not those people. I don't know how you can properly ask him, but like, stop talking to me about it, bitch. I'm right here. And if I'm someone who supported, I guess I done my part, but can you shut up? Like, I have no control over those other people, and neither do you. So just deal with it. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. What do you want people to say? And then you tell him something and he's got a counter to it. And it's like, I don't know. There's no one concise thing, man. People don't support for many different reasons. People don't like you playing certain games for many different reasons. People just like different stuff. I don't know. He's looking for one like unanimous reason. And it's just impossible. I don't know why he don't understand that.
Apparently isn't panning out. I probably would have
give me an answer.
Baldur's Gate all week. And that's stupid.
Play Tetris. I don't know.
You know, so please, if you like the variety,
I forgot I was gonna look up. Oh yeah, the
support it.
Tag.
Right?
Fair
enough.
Yeah, the tech customization
to do is greatly appreciated, and of course, I'm gonna shout it out, but I have to do it between sets. All right, so I will do that. We actually start off tonight with a $1 tip from Slayer, who says a lot about Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Basically, let me go. I'm at chapter 4.
Oh, no one cares, Slayer.
Did you read my comments I posted on your videos? Yes, I did. I've been enjoying your playthrough a lot. It's a shame support and engagement is low for these streams. I wish I can attend these streams for the game because I would engage in support when I was there. By the way, the girl who introduced you to Aloha is a YouTuber. Yeah, I know. We talked about it like 4 times. People brought it up the last day. It was funny because literally no one brought it up when I was playing, but then in the video comments and then after the fact, people told me, I guess she's some YouTuber and VTuber. I never heard of her. So, okay. So
stupid anime bitch.
Okay. And I'm not really going to dilly-dally. I think I'm just going to jump right in because I want to get the most gameplay tonight as I
can. I guess that's the gist of it. What the hell happened?
And so
I don't know.
That's the only contribution we got so far tonight.
Oh.
So please,
thank you for telling. Please support fighting games.
I want to keep playing it.
You really don't.
I would love to play it, you know, to the capacity I played Street Fighter 6, but I can
then do it
if people will support the show. Okay, so let's see how it goes tonight.
Doesn't he make stream? Doesn't he make like streaming sound fun? When he can't just play a game that he wants to play. I want to, but I can't, man. And he has to make it like everything is a fucking project, and it's just it ain't supposed to be this. If you're streaming, it ain't supposed to be this. If you're just, especially if you're just streaming playing video games, it ain't supposed to be this. It's really not even supposed to be like work and projects and playthroughs and running 50 different polls to figure out what the fuck people want to watch. Just pick something and play it. At the core, it should be just that. And if you can't make it a bunch of money doing it that way, then fucking you just got to do something else. It ain't supposed to be this stressful. This dude talk about stress from fucking sitting down and playing video games.
As you know, typically when I try to play fighting games, idiots come out because they know that I basically can't take a look at a chat, and they try to be stupid about it. So, thank you for being here to help out with that. Okay.
I got the drip going.
But this is what the customization was like back in Tekken 6 and like Tag 2. Shit was crazy. Like I wish we had this shit back. Oh wait, is it showing up? Oh, the player's being weird. Is it showing up like that on stream? No, it's fine. Oh, it's just a weird. Wait, no, that was me. Okay, that should be good enough.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist.
Oh my god, everything's breaking. Should have shot. Wait, what fucking quality is this at? Yeah, my stream is just fucking breaking. I don't know what I have open. I don't have anything open. It was so much better. Oh, this isn't even the video I was even looking for. Yeah, I was actually looking for a different video, but this shows a. I might be able to find it. But how? Wait, I got it. But they really toned it down now. I mean, you can still make cooler stuff than you could at 7, but trying to see if I can find the one I was looking for. Like, it's just gonna make you wish that this shit was in 8. But apparently my laptop hates me right now.
The king.
Oh my god.
This is a battle you won't walk away from. Your will isn't strong enough to change fate.
Jack 6 wins. Lee Chaolan wins. Raven wins.
I don't know how far back it was. I just want to see the fun stuff, man. I'll find it after, I'll be looking for it. Let's see what else we got here. He only got $9 in tips. Wait. What was he playing?
Well,
Like a Dragon?
Let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Now, of course, I'm gonna take a little break here before we continue. So here we go.
Oh, this is like from the same
All right, guys.
stream.
Well, I'm gonna stretch my legs.
Good old
Again,
leg
I'm just gonna say,
stretches.
Since you guys seem to like fighting games, there's tons of you here. Please support the stream, and you know I don't know what else to say. I've now had 2.
There's a lot of people here, so you should give some money. I mean, there's a lot of people here, so I should get a lot of money. Basically, is what he's saying. God damn it, dude.
2 straight days that have been really slow support. It seems like people like the content.
It's
They're
like
coming out
clockwork.
for it and enjoying it.
But they're not
So please support
whipping
it
their
if you can.
wallets out.
All right. I don't know what else to say. That's my livelihood, man. You know, anything.
Who-
Again, I don't want
who's-
to sit here and talk about it all night. I
Then
don't.
shut up.
But it's weird that
It's weird that you
know,
talk about it
before
like
the new
this.
releases came out, the support was better, and now that I'm playing 2 new releases that I spent a ton of money on, it's like all weekend has been almost slow. I had actually my best stream this weekend.
It's like sometimes you can't really explain it.
Right? I mean, take a look. I got $9 in tips tonight for a stream with over 600 people. And by the way, why do you think there's over 600 people? This is why.
It's kind of like how you go to Wikipedia and like they have their little like banner up there talking about donating and stuff. But wouldn't it be like one thing just like we've gotten 1 million visitors to the site today, and like like why don't we have enough support? Why don't we have like $1 million in donations? What the fuck up is with that? It's like they put a little blurb like that in there. Like, we've seen a lot of people show up today, but, you know, the donations ain't up. What's up with that? What's up with that, man?
Only Ice Infinite, I'll get you on the leaderboard here. Because you did a super chat and I didn't see it.
Just, he does it so fucking much. He doesn't need to do it at all.
Okay. Let me, stretch out my legs here. Because, man, I need to get up now.
Oh, and he has to do that every time he stretches. His stretching segment, instead of the 20-minute breaks, he has stretching rituals now. Whereas I'm gonna stretch my legs, and just groan and shit. Like, does he really have to? He's such a fucking child, man. So childish. He takes a sip, he gotta go like just an actual fucking baby, dude. So damn childish. Get it up, just my knees are popping. Like, can you just get up and stretch your legs, man? Fuck. You don't have to do that, and he does it every time. Is that how people? Well, I make noises when I stretch, but but like, You know, it's like every time for him. But he do it like he exhausted. Doing what? You just been sitting down and swaying. Oof, yeah, oof. Yeah, I think it's the fact that he does it like he's worn out every time he has to get up and stretch his legs. You ain't been doing nothing. Whoa.
Note to self.
Doing ad libs.
Do not wear my thicker pants when I play fighting games. I am
Then
like
he-
sweaty as shit in these pants, man.
Be talking away from the mic and you can barely hear him sometimes.
All right, I'm just gonna relax for a few minutes before we can continue. I want to catch my breath here. I'll chat with you guys for a few minutes if you want.
Send you the
Knox
stretching
Boss, the reason
clip.
there's 600 people is because there's probably about 300 people here to laugh and think that there's not going to be any contributions tonight. That's what it is. They come to the stream when they see that I'm doing a fighting game or something that causes a lot of
Ha
stress.
ha,
Number one, they want us to
contributions
come to
aren't
the
coming
rage. Number two,
in.
They want to
Ha
laugh
ha.
if they think that it's a low support night. So
I mean, it is kind of funny.
that's why you.
It's
see those
especially
numbers.
funny when you bitch about it the next day.
No, to my knowledge, this is it. This is fighting games for this year. We had Street Fighter 6 last year. Mortal Kombat 1 in the fall.
Yeah, Mortal
which
Kombat 1
basically
got
no plays
dumpstered.
anymore. And now this, I think that's it. So this is the major fighting game of this year. Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
Tony says, keep up checking, you're crushing it. I would love
If I'm
to
Mike,
keep
hold on.
playing Tekken. Okay, I would. I like this game. You saw earlier.
I don't know if
today,
I just broke everything.
beating the entire arcade.
Uh-oh, now I can't hear nothing.
It allowed me to play with June and this and learn what I've learned.
Okay, there we go. I fixed it.
And tonight I'm having fun playing with her.
I figured out
like
in
it.
Discord
So
why
on
my
the stream,
voice gets
again,
low sometimes.
I don't wanna just have to play,
I
like,
just-
2 games that are the ones that
I just gotta
everyone
mess with
sees.
my,
I don't want to play Baldur's Gate 3
like the
every day.
USB on my
I think
headset.
that's
I just gotta like
boring.
replug
I
it in.
Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't want to fucking play Baldur's Gate 3 every day. I wanted to give it a break this week so we could do other games, new releases, right? Not that I'm not going to play it. We're going to go back to it. You know what I mean? But it's frustrating that
Like,
I
what-
wanna do
what
variety, I wanna
game
do
is
something
doing
different.
good that he's playing?
We're just going to wait for Baldur's Gate 3. It's
Like, none of-
no, I just
No,
don't
no,
want to.
no, no, but like he's isn't he a content curator? Just because you and Ryan have baby voices, no, that's not true. I have a voice. It's something. Enough people like the voice, so there's that. Baby voice. I can do a baby voice like Cardi if you want me to do that. I know how much you hate that. If I start doing that, you won't be looking no more.
Play that every day. I don't. I'm tired. You know, I get tired of playing the same thing every day. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I mean?
I was saying something. I forgot. Yeah, to be such a content curator, he sure don't know what his audience wants, and sure asked them a fuck ton what he like asked them what they want. But I thought he was a content curator, so you really don't know what your audience wants. And every time you do something, you gotta be like, "What the hell happened? Why weren't you guys there?" I thought you know what they like. Apparently, you don't. Hate me for even saying that. You can hate me now.
I love it though. That's the thing. Like I like the game, but I'm a variety guy. Like if I play
I'm a
Tekken every day, I'd
variety
also
guy.
get bored. So what I mean, that's why I like having alternation. But this is now like no.
Why don't you get
exaggeration,
bored of
yesterday,
Champions? You
we
play
did
that shit
during,
every
like,
day.
Dragon Stream. Now, all day
Mr.
today,
Variety,
Dragon
but
Stream
he-
incredibly slow. What the hell happened?
We got like a
Right?
500-day
I don't
login
get
streak
it.
on Champions.
What changed this week because I started playing new releases?
Oh
Because
fuck,
before that,
that's
it was
why.
fun. I'm at a loss. So you're telling me when I was playing Resident Evil 0 and Baldur's Gate 3,
That's what was fucking me up. I didn't pause it.
like that better
Okay,
than new
because I
releases?
literally
Should I
got the
not play
stream
new
running in the back.
releases? Should I skip them? You know, people are
Whoops.
saying the game looks good. I'm doing good, and they want to see.
It was
me
fucking
continue
me
to
up
play.
for a
That's
little
great,
bit.
but that doesn't reflect in, you know, any kind of engagement or support right now. So I don't get it. You know, I'm confused because I'm having a great
Always
time
confused. You
learning
never know
these
what's
games
going
and
on.
Everything seriously.
Also, is the audio okay-ish?
I mean,
Probably not.
here's the question. This is honestly a question for all of you. All right.
Here we go.
If you don't like the games I'm playing right now, then I need to know what you want me to play. this is a business as well as my hobby.
Every day. It's
So I'll
just
play-
every day with this. I cannot imagine being an unironic fan of him and having to listen to this shit every single day. I got a question for you guys. What do you guys want? What do you guys think? What about you guys? I'm just like, at some point, just make an executive decision, man. Holy hell. It's to the point. It's just annoying. It has to be annoying for the people that actually like him and do support him to hear this every day. Because it's like, what more can you do as a person that is supporting him? But you still got to hear this every day. You probably want him to shut the fuck up too.
Play what you want. I was under the
Like,
impression
just shut the fuck up and play something. Play whatever it is that you want, man. But
people wanted variety. I was being told by people outright, we're tired of Baldur's Gate. You've been playing it for over a month. We want variety.
like, he just let people dictate his streams
So what's
way
going
too
on?
much.
I'm playing them.
But he has
But
to.
where are the people? Right?
Where are the people?
that
Where are they
want it?
at? You asked for it. Where the fuck the money at?
Yeah, well, I'm doing Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow, and as of next week, Baldur's Gate is back.
How
as a
far
daytime
away is he
stream.
from,
It's gonna be
um,
alternated.
beating
Like
Baldur's
because
Gate?
The night streams are going to have to be like a dragon. And probably
How many
some
more
Valve
months?
and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to be playing Tekken daytime, which means probably I'll take a character to like training mode for like half an hour and mess around with combos and strategies.
You're gonna be playing that
Go
shit till
online
like
from that.
August.
But I am very frustrated because did you see what happened earlier? Why did I play that Devil Jin? This is my
Years.
first matches ever with June. Like, I'm a noob. I'm just trying to get my bearings.
June the King.
And they put me against the Devil Jin that was twice
June the
my
King.
highest ranked
June the
team.
Queen.
And
Yo,
that's just a
that
waste of
can
time. This is a guy who has like perfect execution.
yeah, that's what I should do. I should pick up June,
You know, uppercut.
and
uppercut
I
twice.
should change my
Like, dude,
username. I could be
that's-
June the
that's a pro-level
Queen,
player.
but
That's the
spell
guy
it like
who probably plays this
you know how June's name is spelled.
competitively. Probably goes to tournaments and shit, right? So I don't know. It's frustrating. I don't know why that happened. I'm hoping as I play with new characters, it doesn't keep doing that. That's gonna kill the game. If every single
Don't do
time
that. June
that I
sucks.
play this game, I'm gonna end up
But she's like literally the
playing, you know,
best.
high-level people, even though it's the first time I'm playing with a character, that's gonna
Maybe
destroy
not, but she's
the fun of the
looking
game.
strong.
Street Fighter, keep in mind, with Street
I still
Fighter
ain't really
6,
touched her.
it reset every time.
19th
so that way you can
account.
actually get plays
No,
in
but
the
you can
match,
change your
you can
username
set
to whatever you want in
everything to it.
Tekken. Well, Tekken 8,
it kinda
since it's
really frustrated me
cross-platform.
that it did that.
I was just making accounts when I was playing
Jeff
7.
really says, I feel like the matchmaking can't be perfect every time. It doesn't judge it off of Tekken prowess. I don't know. I'm a newbie
I like
to
my
this.
account
I
names.
never really took Tekken seriously, so I don't know what it's judging. Is it off of your character rank? Is it off of your fighting prowess? What is it off of? I don't know. I really have no idea.
I don't know how the prowess works. I don't think
Blue says,
anyone
I don't like
knows.
fighting games much, and I don't want to be spoiled by Yakuza.
They got their weird
Well, I can't really help you
Tekken
there. I am
algorithm
playing
and their
stuff.
weird
We got Power
stats.
World, right? We've got Baldur's Gate 3 coming back, so there will be more stuff, right? When you
Yeah,
rank up the character,
yeah, he's literally
the rest
holding the
rank up too.
gameplay
It tells you that at
hostage.
the top of when you rank up. Oh,
He's
that's
just
not
stalling
good.
for
That's
tips.
terrible. Why is it doing that? If that's the case, then maybe I should do quick matches or player matches first with the character to learn basics and then go to ranked. It sounds like ranked is just the most serious of the serious then, right?
Well, it is
That's
ranked.
really going to screw me up. Like, for example, I think the next character I want to play is like a joke character. Like, I want to try Kuma or Panda this weekend because I'm playing this again. Well, I'm playing it Friday night, but Friday night what I'm going to do is more June and probably more Paul and King, like alternate. And then I want to play a new character on Saturday. But I'm very worried that I'm just going to have to play top people every time. So maybe I'll have to do player matches until I get ready.
We
to
already
rank,
running
you know
the
what I'm
player
saying?
matches? But he dominated with
I don't
Paul,
like
so
the fact that
he's
all
good.
characters are getting auto level. That's weird. I think Street Fighter did it better than that. Then,
Of course you
if
do.
That's the case.
Not a fanboy at all.
100% do quick matches to practice. You'll end up trying to learn characters against top tier players. Okay, so quick matches are what are considered the leveling.
Yeah,
matches in this, and
90%
then
would just be
ranked for
gone.
Serious play. Okay, see, I didn't know that.
We need
That's
some
good to know.
abridged DSP
I agree,
streams.
Heart, the game looks gorgeous.
If anyone is willing to suffer through
2
that.
tips have come in.
And it's
Well,
audit
Sir Ed
time.
Sheeran did an
Yeah.
$11 tip and said aloha. So thank you to Sir Ed Sheeran for that. I appreciate that. Aloha to you, sir. And so with that, you are the top contributor of the stream so far tonight. I mean, you already were, and now you are again.
What's he playing tonight? Like a Dragon?
And Hold on a second.
So he can fall asleep again.
Ugh, itchy, itchy.
Itchy, itchy.
All right,
Itchy tasting.
Here.
Oh, get him out of here. Buffoon.
There's another idiot here.
Call him out.
All idiots.
Idiots, all of you.
2 last names has tipped me $5.
Uh-oh.
Give me the 2 last names for a $5.
I know someone with 2 names.
I wonder when. Do you think idiots will ever realize?
I don't know if their last names or first names, but they got 2 names.
Going to read their message if it's a
Suspicious.
toxic hit. Like, why would I even read that? You'd have to be a complete moron, right? I'm never going to read that stuff. Not once. So quick matches in Tekken 6 are the equivalent of casual in Street Fighter 6.
Except
Yeah,
you can't
to me,
infinite
that is a little
rematch
disappointing,
for a really dumb
because
reason.
I feel like
I'm actually, I
in
might
Street Fighter 6, the
boycott
fact that you start at
Tekken
the
8
bottom when you play a new character
until
ranked,
they
you
put in
can play
infinite
ranked
rematch,
rounds,
at least in
qualifying
player matches. I
Those
can't.
qualifying matches.
I can't do
show
it,
you what
man.
level You'll start at. That's a better way to do it than just everyone moves
I
up
think that was a
collectively
poor
to each
decision.
other.
At least
That
put it
doesn't
in
sound
player
right to me.
matches. Why
And
not?
here's what I'm nervous about. In a lot of these games, those player matches die out fast, right?
Because if I want to keep
quick-
playing
is it
that
quick
person,
match?
I
See,
gotta
what's the difference between a
awkwardly
quick match and a
like
player match?
invite them or like message them. I don't.
No
Yeah.
rank variation found with simple search settings. Create player match sessions and battles within this. Oh, player matches making a lobby. Got it. So this is a lobby. This is
Do
the,
you want to play a set with
standard
me?
non-ranked. This is ranked. Okay.
I gotta like do that
makes sense.
shit.
Got it. Cool. All right, we ready to continue? Another hour here of June. I'm doing pretty good. I want to switch her outfit to her other outfit that I recolored earlier today. I think it looks really nice. Any other contributions, again, guys, please, greatly appreciate
Jeez,
it. And,
super
I will
big.
update those and or shout them out between the matches.
Please,
Okay?
please. There's no way he can say he's not begging. He's just literally saying please. Anything.
Oh, my nose itches.
Okay. Ah, itchy. It's so childish.
All right.
I just think he's
There we
just
go.
actually
really
mentally
like this
stunned.
That's sweet. Jack 8.
Because I can't take him serious when he like the whole
I forget.
eat it
How
rant.
do you activate?
How am I gonna?
But not by
How am I gonna take a guy seriously and he telling me to get spoons and eat shit out of his ass? Like an actual like 13-year-old. Eat it. Eat it. Eat what, motherfucker? What are you even talking about? Oh, yeah, he's just
Eat button,
actually
but
mentally
is there a
stunned.
combo
It
to
just
I think I knew it and I forgot it.
stuck in the mind of a
I think it's like
13-year-old.
I think it's like forward and light punch and then 2 punches together or something like that. But I forget what it is.
And like the only insult that he has towards somebody is to call them stupid.
All right, guys, we're heading into the second half of tonight.
You're a big. What was the AVGN thing? You're a big stupid duty head or some shit. That's basically him.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. Can't
It's
make
so
it
hard to
stop.
take him
So what am I gonna
serious.
do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Cause people button pushers. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? I mean, fighting games is just pushing buttons, but just because you're pushing buttons don't mean you're playing fighting games, you know? Oh yeah, it's calling people button pushers like Homer. Oh yeah, I gotta get updated on the Viper situation. I don't know where that's at now, what's been confirmed and what's not. That's a whole nother thing. I've been looking into a lot of fucked up shit. I finally looked into like the Vince McMahon stuff. I did not know it was that bad, and he's a actually sick individual. Good lord, and I'm thinking of all the old stuff on like WWF that I don't remember and the storylines, and it's like you see that shit now in retrospect, and it's like, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, maybe you saw it coming, but I mean, it's not surprising looking back on that stuff, the stuff that he greenlit and directed, and it's wild, man. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, he's Oof. Yeah. But I found that other Tekken video with the customizations and all the fun stuff that they used to have. It had a lot of personality. Come on. And oh my god, I just had it. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's like right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they had fun stuff like this. Look at this. Is it okay to laugh? I'm wearing a do-rag. Yeah, that's still okay. Like, did you know that at one point he wanted to have an incest storyline with Stephanie? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that was a thing. Hey, look at the little chickies. Yeah, they had a bunch of fun shit. Yeah, he had Triple H fucking a mannequin. Well, defiling a mannequin in a coffin. It's like Triple H was talking about it, like they was actually having like a funeral service like next door, and like Vince is like, it's like, oh yeah, I want you to really get up in there, like make it over the top. just weird, crazy shit. You got this dude humping a mannequin in a coffin. Which, oh, I never did change my mic. Apparently you can hear when I eat chips now. Well, you always could. But anyways. See, where's some level 1 podcast stuff? Oh yeah, the copyright strike stuff. I guess to anyone that's trying to sue DSP or DSP trying to sue somebody, it's not gonna happen. It's just a non-thing. I don't know why people are even entertaining that. Nobody's gonna sue anybody. It's not gonna go anywhere. Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
I want to see big black caps in all three of your holes.
Because here's the thing. Right now, my day streams are alternation between Baldur's Gate 3, the React show coming up on Sunday, and Tekken 8. So if I do a stream of this game, it's going to take
It's
away
like this
from
guy
that.
just out of nowhere,
You might
like...
say, well, why don't you do a night
I could
stream?
think it was
Well, there's a
Eric
couple reasons.
Bischoff
Reason
that
number one
started
is because
kissing
most people are
Stephanie,
saying
like...
it's about 2 hours
Just
long.
kind of a shock thing, like
Okay?
impromptu
That's
shock
great,
thing,
except I'm
and
an
like...
interactive streamer. I sit, I
Vince
talk
was
to
just
guys,
all
we have
into it.
conversation about stuff and the game itself. I'm
This
probably
is
taking my time. I
all
guarantee
sorts
it's gonna
of
take me
fucking
longer than
weird.
2 hours. Now, will it take me a full 3 hours? Probably not. But it's probably going to take me longer. If like the average time people are taking to beat it is 2 hours, I'm probably going to end up taking longer than that. Okay. So number one, there's no guarantee that I'd be able to fit it into a night stream, even if I did that. But number two, there's another huge factor here. My night streams right now are actually massively in demand, and here's why. I need to get as far into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth as I can in the next 2 weeks because I want to unlock the
At this
Dokkan
rate,
Island,
that's never gonna
which is the
happen.
mini game inside of the game that plays.
But the dumb thing about this, he's only itching to get to this part so he can finally play co-op with his wife, because he hasn't been able to play co-op with his wife for 5 years. You could have played co-op with your wife fucking any time that you wanted to in that span of time, and even if he means on stream, you still could have. But apparently now she wants to. It's literally just him. It's literally just wants to pimp out his wife and make a bunch of money off of her. He can't wait to do co-op just so he can bring something new, fresh and exciting, and potentially make money off of her. I mean, he knows it's gonna work. He just can't wait to put his wife on stream again, even though she clearly doesn't even want to fucking be there. Clearly. Does Kat seem like she wants to be there? Is she engaging in conversation, or does she just sit there looking just pissed the hell off and staring at Chad and just pretty much how it was the first time before Tevin, before it was Tevin's fault that she went away? Because according to him, she said the time was right, that she felt like she wanted to be a part of his content again. Then why the fuck she acting like she was before Tevin made her go away? It's acting the exact same. She doesn't seem enthusiastic or thrilled at all. She damn sure don't even want to like engage or talk with Chat. I don't know.
Plays kind of,
but you know, she don't want to be on the stream, and he's kind of not making her, but coercing her, I guess. He got his weird manipulative ways.
Animal Crossing or Disney Dreamlight Valley, because my wife and I want to do co-op in that. We want to do nights where we work on that island together, and we do, you know, this simulation gameplay, and we help each other design the buildings and help each other figure out, okay, let's catch some bugs, let's get some new tourists here and please them and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
the surprising part.
Mode for that. We both like that style of gameplay because we both played Animal
It's kind of like the Dan Snyder thing, like how
whatever that one was, I can't even remember what it was called. We played it
like
years ago.
Trying to disguise
so
it as like
problem is you
entertainment,
get
but it's
pretty
really
far
just some
into
dude
Infinite Wealth to
enacting
unlock
like
it
his
in
sick
chapter
fantasies.
6. And right now I'm only in chapter 3, being around
Like, yeah,
11
there's
hours
child
into the
stars
game.
doing a bunch
So
of
you
weird
figure, damn, I might have to
feet
play
stuff in the
10
shows.
hours to get to
Just
chapter
because he's
6.
some
Well, how am I
freak
gonna
that
get
likes
there
feet and
if
having
our
kids
team
do it.
really
It's
nice? I need to play
shit like that.
as much as possible between now and say 2 weeks, because actually one of the things that we're actually aiming for now, because we talked about it yesterday.
Why should she
how
say
cool would it
anything?
be-
Phil talks for
All
her.
right. How
Yeah,
cool would it be
basically.
if our first ever co-op gameplay stream is on Valentine's Day?
Wow, that's super corny.
That would be pretty neat. We could do a Valentine's
Just like how
night
you've
stream.
revealed,
Actually get to relax
Panda
and
on
play games
Valentine's
together for
Day.
the first time ever
Wow.
here on DSP Gaming.
Wow.
That would be pretty darn neat.
That would be
but
pretty
I have
cool.
to unlock the mode first. I
He
have to
racing
play
to
the
get
game
this shit
enough
done
to
on
do it.
Valentine's
Now,
Day.
you guys have already said, oh, this game doesn't work as a daytime stream, and I've played it as a daytime stream, and I had a hard time getting an audience to come by and engage and support the stream. So
My
that's
wife is
why
here with
tonight's
me
stream
on
is
Valentine's Day.
See? So I'm kind of in a situation
The same
right
way he
now.
revealed
I'm already
Panda.
juggling way too many games.
And
as
I
it
want to
is.
say, didn't he
And I
do
need
the
to
same
make
for
progress
Cat?
in one of them
Isn't
as
that
much
when
as
he
possible.
introduced
I can't
her
take away
on
a nice one and get
Valentine's
that shit
Day? This
back,
dude
you
is
know
so
what I mean?
fucking corny.
So the way I see it, if people are interested in me playing this Silent Hill, The Short Message,
That
it's
didn't
gotta
turn
be
out
tomorrow.
well.
And it's got to be tomorrow's daytime stream. Because originally what the schedule was going to be is Baldur's Gate 3 today, Tekken 8 tomorrow, and I was going to try out a new character in Tekken 8 from the ground up. Like, actually, like, look up strategies online the night before, and then go into training
Look
mode,
up
learn for
strategies.
like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then go online for another 2.5 hours. That was going to be tomorrow's stream. But if you want Silent Hill, I'm totally okay with Silent
hello,
Hill,
Heather
but
P.
that's going to take away from everything else we're doing.
Hopefully you're doing well.
Okay?
What is that, cherry limeade? Yeah.
So, that's the deal. And that means that
Look at that
technically
fucking
multiple
collar.
Monday,
I just
because
noticed, man.
Sunday, of
Fix
course,
your
is my
fucking
reaction,
collar.
which I do every Sunday.
Mr.
So I guess it's a
Professional.
question of, is there demand for it or not? What do you guys think?
I wish you bring
Right?
the gamer
I don't
shirts
know. What do
back.
you think?
Like, this
Do you
makes
want
them.
me to do
This
a
doesn't
Silent
do
Hill
him any
tomorrow? Is it
favors.
worth it? Because here's the thing. I don't know. I haven't watched anyone play
He
it.
still looks.
Of course, at first, everyone was talking about it on Wednesday. 'cause it had
The
just
gamer
released.
shirts fit 'em.
But now that it's been out for 2
When they
days, I
actually
have
fit
no
'em and not
idea
when
if
they're
anyone actually has interest
too
in it.
small.
It's just kind of a throwaway experience. and it doesn't really mean anything. A lot of these first-person
You don't know how to get shirts this size.
They claim that they're just kind of like, you know, click around story games, and they're not very interesting. Walking simulators per se, right? So I don't know what you guys think, right?
Right.
What do you think?
That's all
I
good.
want to hear your
Every day. What do you guys think? I need your feedback.
This weekend. There's no point because
Oh my god.
No kidding. I just said I'm playing it tomorrow or I'm not playing it. So don't worry there. No one cares about the game. It's garbage. Don't waste your time.
It is.
But then on the flip side,
It's a disgrace to Silent Hill.
Try it, please go for it. Play it. Sounds good.
Konami fucked up Silent Hill.
So here we go again. So now I make a decision.
Like anything after 4 is irrelevant.
I'm wrong. All right. No matter what decision I make,
Yep, that's your life.
A horrible choice. See, some people said it would be cool to have just a one-off stream of something different. But every time I do a one-off stream of something
Because they did that
different,
weird
everything else we're doing.
interactive streaming series that no one asked for and it was garbage.
There's a reason why I'm probably not checking out Foam Stars. There's a reason why I'm not checking
Like,
out
why would
the
you do
other
that with Silent
5 games
Hill?
coming out between now and the end of the month when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
They just trying to cash out on the franchise name. Just any bullshit that they can think of. They completely lost sight. They don't even know what Silent Hill even means anymore.
Again, I'm not trying to talk you guys out of having me play this Silent Hill game. I'm just trying to speak factually. This is what will happen if at the drop of a hat,
It definitely isn't sticky notes with
you want me to play
bullying
it,
words on it.
Always hold us back from doing stuff. You see. So, please let me know what you think. Please let me know if you want to see it or not. See, now Red says, maybe you could do it during the Super Bowl marathon. I could. We could. Absolutely.
Silent.
But then that's a couple weeks away. You know, it's a week from it's a week away. A week from tomorrow. So will people care about it a week from tomorrow?
But the landscape has changed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay?
I can't stand it. The little baby sips. The baby sips. Baby sips and to swish it around and go. He's sipping like a
I will
bottom.
be dead by then. I wasn't aware there's
He doing bottom
like,
sips.
I feel like people wanted to see it immediately because it was brand new and that was it. And now it's kind of like, now we're 2 days later and I don't even know if there's really hype for it. Again, the funny part about it is when it came out, everyone talked about it for like a few hours. And now when you're on the social media sites and you're searching, there's nothing really about it. No one's really talking about it. So it seems to me like a free game that everyone ran, played quick, said meh, and then moved on. Maybe that's why they're not selling it. Maybe they're literally not.
I can't even imagine what that multiplayer co-op stream is going to be like.
Short little thing and didn't put any more work into it. Maybe
And it's
that's
like,
what it is, right? I don't know.
It's not even really co-op though.
So I would like.
I mean, it
feedback
is,
for
but
sure.
it ain't because
To know what's
Kat
going
isn't
on.
really going to be playing. It's just she's just going to
You
be
wanna
like
see
the
it.
consultant. Like they're just going to be building something together.
I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
Like, how fun is that really gonna be? Like, he's actually factually
It's like a faucet that's dripping.
just
Can't make it
not
stop.
really
So what do you
gonna
want me to do?
let Kat
mute
play a
button every
game on
second
his stream.
I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Like, I highly doubt he's even gonna pass her the controller. It's just she's gonna be there to say words or to barely say words while he talks like 93% of the time, and then when she talks, he's just gonna, you know, he does what he does and talk over her and just put words in her ear, just kind of guide her to what he wants her to say or how he wants her to behave. Oh yeah, this is from 5 days ago. I might need to catch up a little bit, but this shit is just like day in, day out, some of the same shit. Let's see, we can get a little yeah, let's well yeah, let's get into the Canadian Kirk thing. I don't know if I even
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort. Go drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go.
Let's see. We start off today. Excuse me.
oh, the same thing you did on Animal Crossing, probably.
Well, it sounds like Sir Ed Sheeran tipped me $10 and is complaining because apparently he got banned. But I don't know why he got banned. I have
Oh,
no
is that
idea.
the Canadian Kirk sock?
Uh-oh. Did this not work? I don't think the animations are working right now.
I lost track of his socks. I know now he's the you hate me or he hate me or whatever. I know that's like his most recent sock. Dude gets shadow banned and he just.
Correct tab, right? This is the correct.
I thought that was like not allowed, but then he tell people to just make sock accounts. But sock accounts are banned in this chat. Not if you're Canadian, Kirk.
What's weird is the animations also stopped working last week. Oh, it had to refresh. It did have to refresh. Yeah, I refreshed and all these new pop-ups just happened. Okay, so let's see if it works.
But it's just super, super weird.
The pop-ups weren't working, but then I basically within the rest of the day they started working.
And I've seen the stuff Canadian Kirk posts, and
now they're not
like,
working, and I don't know why.
But DSP has banned people for less. Like that's the thing. Like he has banned people for being quote unquote racist, but you never know what it is when you're watching it at the time unless you're actually looking at his chat, which I barely do.
Let's see if it to work. I might have to
like he has been like, oh, there's somebody being racist in the chat. Oh, there it is. All right, let's get him out of here. All right, I got him. But he don't do that with Canadian Kirk though.
Where's the thing to test?
Like, is it? It can't be just the money. Come on now. We're being shameless here. We just bend the rules for money.
No, it's a pop-up.
Then we bend the rules for Derek, who gives no money. That's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Oh, I know.
He's just one of the untouchables.
Launch.
Canadian Kirk and Derek.
Okay, so now let's hit test donation.
You know about Derek, and you know, like this is his court. This is he's people. These are his people. This who we want to keep around. These are the untouchables in this chat.
Yeah, it worked here.
And like everybody in the chat hate both of them.
So if it works in the launch window, technically it should also.
Might as well keep them around.
Stream.
What are you even trying to do?
But it's not. So what is causing it to not work? I don't fucking know.
I forgot what he was trying to do.
Launch. It opens a separate window that should have the animation in it. And if I just copy.
Oh, he's just trying to get the dumb animation up. Oh my lord.
It's playing there. It's not playing here.
I don't know. Hogan should have cut that out. I'm sorry. That should have been cut. This that didn't need to be in there.
Of course, this is working fine, and now it has to fucking pull this now. When there's literally no way to figure out what could possibly be causing this to not work right now. Like, there's no way I can figure that out. I have no idea why this would not be working. It's definitely set up to work. In fact, let me test something else, okay? So that's those pop-ups. I'm gonna turn those off, and I'm gonna turn on the React pop-ups.
Killing me, snort.
So that's supposed to be React.
I don't care about this part.
I click on a test pop-up here.
If
I go to donations, and if I go to here we go. So if I click on this, that doesn't work either. So something broke with the animation.
But I might have to skip around like DSP does when he does his React shit. I'm sorry. I don't care about the donations. The animation's not where he gets out of his fucking chair. Yeah, this is too much context that not relevant to the reason that I clicked on the video and the title. I'm sorry. And we get share. Yeah, I don't need that much context, man.
Just completely close OBS and reopen it. And maybe that would fix it.
Or maybe, oh, wait. Actually, I might be wrong. Maybe because of the chat. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be paying attention to. I don't feel like paying attention to the chat, though. So I'm gonna skip.
I don't know. Then I got a $2 tip. Racism? What did he say? Something incredibly fucking stupid?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Know better.
Yeah, it's probably for the chat. So, do I take that statement back? Nah, I don't click videos to pay attention to the chat. Just like make it really big on the screen, like some people do. If you want me to pay attention to the chat, I'm not gonna look at the chat like this.
He knows that racism is not allowed in the chat, and he should know better than that.
Highlight it for me if you want me to pay attention to the chat.
Did a $2 tip and says, I watched Shin Godzilla for the first time today. This is the most terrifying depiction of Godzilla I've seen. It's on Prime Video. Oh, is it? I have never seen it.
Stand on business. I retract that statement.
The movie I saw was Godzilla vs. Kong. which I reviewed last year.
Notorious White
I've
Kong.
not seen any of the new ones. Interesting. I might have to look into it. Okay.
Because it has to be at least highlighted, because I just see a bunch of names. I don't know which one is the fucking guy. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I just want to hear DSP react and say something about something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might just skip this whole video.
No way I'm scrolling up, I can't see it. All right? So I can't actually confirm anything.
Yeah, we can trick him into saying it. Or somebody will. Or
Okay.
somebody can.
I don't know what really happened. So I can't say in any situation what actually happened, right? I just don't want people saying and doing dumb stuff. All right? I don't.
Like...
And I don't know, you know, again, people are saying this guy has been evaded before. We know that, though. Like, I know that he said stuff
Oh.
that was not
Okay, then why do you still let him be in the chat? Like, that's the issue. That's the problem. So what?
good, was not kosher with the rules of this channel.
Uh-huh.
He got banned. He came back on new accounts. I mean, we're all aware of this, right?
Okay,
We
so...
know who he is. This is no shocker, no twisting, no huge surprise.
So that's just okay? You know he's been banned and he comes back and just okay? Like, we just let him chill? We all know it, but we don't do anything about
It's
it?
this simple.
Okay.
Did you said he emailed me? I don't even know if I can look into it now, but I like to think that I want to be a nice guy about stuff, right?
Now, I'm gonna be honest. The video could have started here, and that should have been it. Yeah, more than half of this video, it could have been gone. Yeah, I'm standing on business. Half of this video didn't need to be there. It could have started here, and I feel like the point would I mean, this is what I'm here for.
I want to be fair about everything. But I'll be honest, yeah, Sir Ed, you basically have
Sir Ed.
and by the way,
Sir
I don't
Ed
even have an email
Sheeran.
from you. I don't even have an email from you. You said you emailed me? I
What
don't have one.
a strange segment this is.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I don't even have an email.
I just want to know what's his
Spam
reasoning
email,
for
that's about
keeping in the
So,
in the
If you're even trying to
stream.
email me, apparently
I mean, we know
you
why, but like, I
emailed
want
me
to
and your
hear
email
his reasoning.
got labeled as spam because I don't even have it in my inbox. All right, so listen.
You know, he's been evaded and he's still here.
I
So
like having people on the chat that are positive influences, and
He's
of course,
not.
supporters obviously are welcome, but I can't have people coming to this chat saying stuff that could be considered offensive and then asking constantly to be unbanned a million.
okay, so yeah, he's literally spelling it out that he's conflicted because he's a supporter. I like supporters, but I also wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait. But he's basically saying that, yeah, he's conflicted. He give me money, but he be saying racist stuff. So, you know, what do I do? It's a tough call, man. Which one do you like more? You like being supported more or having a dude that says a lot of racially charged opinions and comments in your chat, in your community, in your safe space community? I mean, some of the people that he talks about when he posts might be a part of those marginalized communities, and they might not feel like it's a safe space for them, Mr. Ally. So people have raised concerns, but I mean, he's a supporter.
Like having people on the chat that are
Racism is positive.
and of course supporters obviously are welcome, but I can't have people.
And by positive influence, he just means because they're a supporter in this dude. I like having positive people, and by positive, I mean people that give me money.
Coming to this chat saying stuff that could be considered offensive and then asking constantly to be unbanned a million times. All right. I don't know what happened this morning because I wasn't there, but I can outright say, yeah, I know that Sir Ed has said stuff in this chat that has been considered offensive.
Okay.
And
you're the community leader.
Over a decade ago, this kind of stuff would have been fine.
That's irrelevant, man.
Cared, but we're not.
But people do care.
Anymore.
People do care. That's the problem,
right? We're not 2010 anymore. You can't just say and do whatever you want, and people take offense to stuff constantly.
Right.
But
so no. But here's the thing, though. What do you know? What are you telling them? They got to stop. They've been banned multiple times, and they're back, and they're still doing it. There's no telling them to stop. It's already been going on long enough, and people are complaining, and it's always. Yeah, he's the leader of his clan. It's always we, us, community, us, we, you guys, us, community. So you're the community leader, and people in your community are complaining about this guy that's being offensive. And yeah, like that's a concern as a community leader, right? But we keep that person in the community because they give you money. Great.
It's nonsense. Right?
But instead of doing anything about it, he just tells them, man, it would have been okay that you said that stuff like 10 years ago, but people are gonna maybe have a problem with it now, so like don't do it. But he's already had too many chances. But we don't want to get him out of here. We actually don't want to address the problem as a community leader.
And I can't allow that kind of stuff in the chat. I absolutely positively have seen
ban him.
Ed do messed up stuff in the chat.
Okay,
so like, how many chances do you give someone? This person, what are they on their 4th account now? And the thing is, they're a supporter. Every day they come by and they usually support the streams, and that's very appreciated. But also, there's rules that everyone has to follow. The rules aren't just for some.
I actually didn't know that he was this transparent about it, because I kind of missed out on some of this. But I just thought, like, everyone knows the reason why he keeps him around. Like, I didn't think he just outright spelt it out like that. I keep him around because he's a positive influence on the community because he gives me money. Wow. Like, I actually didn't think he was that straightforward about it. Why do I keep this person that says a bunch of offensive, racist stuff? And he's just straight up telling, like, imagine that. Imagine being in an actual real community. Oh no, what? I was gonna make an analogy, but it would have been a shit one. I'll think of a better one if I just.
The rules are for
I had to think about it.
So that we can all have a safe and fun time together and not have this kind of offensive stuff going on.
You know how you fix that problem?
Right?
Get them out.
It seems to me, if this person is in the chat, they're just going to keep making the same mistakes and have problems. They are. I mean, how many, Ed, I'm talking directly to you, because by the way, your name's not Ed. I know this is like your 5th account. How many times have we already had this conversation?
Fifth account.
The difference between, one mod is picking on me. It's not one mod. You've been moderated by multiple mods before. You do say the things in chat. I've seen them. All right? This is not someone making it up. I've seen it. I don't know today if that's what happened. That I don't know, because I didn't see anything. All right? Because I was busy with juggling a million things trying to get the stream to work. But definitely, the rules, right? And the stuff that you're saying is way too risque. And you're basically trying, what do they call it? You're pushing the envelope. You're testing the boundaries. Well, you've tested the boundaries multiple times and been banned multiple times.
And see, this is the thing, though, because he's not personally bothered by it. Apparently, the racist stuff that he's saying, he's personally not offended by it. Because you say that he snort too much, or say something about him snorting or him begging or something like that, you out right there. You out with the fucking quickness, no thought about it. But someone's saying something that other people have a problem with, he don't have a problem with it, so it ain't his job to deal with it. All he can do is tell the person to not do it. But if it was something about him, or something that personally offended him, yeah, he would fucking care then. But he obviously is okay with what Canadian Kirk is saying. And it's this whole shit where it's like, generalized racism is okay as long as you're not targeting a specific person. That whole shit. So yeah, he's okay with racism. Just don't be racist towards a specific person.
Are you still testing them? You reached the boundary. Now you're jumping over the edge. Now you're jumping off the cliff.
He should have been
And then
gone.
you're asking for someone to toss you a rope so
This
you
is-
can climb back up. You already jumped off.
It's not a good look, DSP.
There's no safety net down there for you. You understand?
So we harbor people like Derek, and we harbor racist people. They say a lot of racially charged things, but yeah, like I said, that's our camp. That's who we like to hang around. That's your man's.
I don't even know what else to say. Like, if I unban... First of all, I don't have an email from you, so I can't unban you. There's no email in my mailbox. It sounds like when you're emailing me, you're getting caught in spam now. Probably because you've emailed me so much to get unblocked that you got caught in a spam
Like if I
filter.
hop in the chat and
now
say
my
Derek
email
is a
won't even accept
spammer, I
emails.
get
Like, I'm looking
he
right
would
now.
yell at me and threaten
I
to
don't
ban
have... I
me.
literally don't have one.
But most of the people are complaining
Yeah.
about the shit Canadian Kirk is saying, and you get this, and he doesn't get banned. DSP, please. What kind of community
couldn't
you trying to
unban you even if I
harbor?
wanted
Like, what
to.
kind of community you trying
Alright.
to have here? What
So all
message
I'll
are
say
you
is
sending
this,
with this?
Ed,
It's okay to be
I'll give you one more chance.
one more
But it
chance. He
sounds
came
like you're
back.
needing yet another account because I can't even unban the account you're on. For some reason, I can't even get an email from you.
I thought socks
All
were
right?
not allowed.
But this is gonna be your last chance. You have to stop with this bullshit. All you gotta do is behave like everyone else.
Remember when
Stop
he
making
was? Oh, remember
racially
when he was
insensitive
sock
comments. Stop thinking
hunting?
you're fun.
Remember when he was sock hunting? He knows who all the socks are. He would just see it. He would just see a name, see what they said, and be like, "Oh, that's a sock," and they get fucking banned. But this dude gets to have 5 socks, and he knows it. He knows he's been banned multiple times. He gets to keep coming back, and now he wants to give the final straw. What the fuck?
Funny. It's not funny. It's stupid.
But I
Right?
say
It's
one
ignorant.
thing about
It's dumb
Derek,
to
I
say
get
that
banned
shit.
and never
You can't be
coming
saying
back.
that stuff on YouTube, and it's my business, and I have to make sure that this is in line with the rules of YouTube. And YouTube doesn't want that shit. You know, I don't want that shit on my streams. That's not who I am anymore. You know.
Like, it
But
has to come to a
I can't even
point.
unban you regardless if I wanted to. There's no way for me to do that.
Like, I honestly wish that they pressed him about it on the side scrollers interview thing. Like, if we rewind time, I would have been like, nah, fuck that. Like, go there. Because seeing the way how the side scrollers ended up, the way that they ended up, fuck them. Who cares? There's, at that point, if I would have known it was going to end up like that, yeah, no, press him on this. Let's get to it. Let's talk about Derek. Out in the open. Can we actually address it? Because it's a thing that multiple people have recognized, and it's really is puzzling. So what the fuck is it? Like, oh, what is the deal? It's like, nah, we got to talk about this. Yeah, now you got the Canadian Kirk. Now you got the... Maybe he has a soft spot for Canadians. That might be it. Don't want to get banned, just say you're Canadian.
Unbelievable.
Or at least live in Canada.
I like to think that people learn, but I don't know. Honestly. Sir Ed tipped another $10 and is saying he's just basically saying the same thing. Sir Ed, do you not understand what I'm saying? I have seen you say racist things in the chat. Myself, I have seen you say racist things.
This is a wild statement. I've seen you say racist things, but I'm gonna give you one more chance, even though I know that you have 5. This is like your 5th sock account that you've been banned and shadow banned by YouTube. You've been banned in my chat and you've been shadow banned by YouTube. And I know you're on like at least your 5th account. I've seen you say racist things, but I'm gonna give you one more chance because you're a positive influence on the community because you give me money, man. Ooh. I mean, Klansman shows up and gives him $5, I guess is okay.
in the chat. I can't confirm this morning if you did it, but I've seen it myself. All right? 100%, it's happened. So this is not someone's just making it up. I mean, you're on like your 10th YouTube account.
10th? God.
You know? This is not
And
people
you
are
see
ganging
them
up on
say
you.
racist
This
stuff.
is reality. You've
Just-
done these things that people don't like, and you've
This
upset
is not
them,
a
and
good
now
look,
it's biting
DSV.
you in the butt, and you're coming to me to defend you. I'm not going to defend that kind of behavior that you've. The things
You
said in the
are.
chat are fucked up. Okay, I'm not. I'm not going to defend that. You know. I don't. The thing is, I don't think you're a bad person. I just think that you think that this is like your personal stand-up comedy act. It's not. You're not allowed to just say and do whatever you want in here because you throw money at tips. To
Whoa,
stream.
that seems to be the
Understand that, right?
case.
That's not how it works. You can't buy
that's-
yourself ban immunity. You
that's
can't buy
exactly
yourself
how it
immunity
works.
to the rules. You can't. It's not how life works.
That's exactly how it works.
So I thank you for all of your support, but you have to abide by the rules. This is the first time we're actually having this conversation, by the way, for the record. He's gotten banned before. I think I did on
Whoops, I was just a little racist, man.
This is the first time we're actually having this.
He gave me
direct
like 10 tries.
conversation. Why we're having
Just,
this on
you
the
know.
podcast, I have no idea. Right? So, here's the thing. I can't unban you even if I wanted to. Because I can't, apparently I'm not getting your emails. So, it's up to you if you want to try to come back again.
No, he's gone. If you
I don't
can
know what else
come
to
back,
say.
you can come
But
back in the
simply
club.
put, all right, I'm not going to put up with this stuff if I just want you to act like everybody else. Right? Literally nobody else sits here spouting off the kind of stuff you say and then gets into trouble and has to complain about it. Like,
It's like a dude who go to a club and shoot it up, and then like you just come back the next week and they let him in. It's like, what? I'll give you one more try.
you know what I mean? It's your own behavior that's causing it. Even,
Play
regardless,
Warzone with
even
you.
if this moderator does have a bug up their ass about you, because maybe they do. But there's probably for a reason. Typically, I'm not aware that I have moderators that come into the chat, and today they look at the chat
Yeah,
and
me
say,
and Glenn,
today I'm going
we'll hold
to
you down.
bother this person.
Do some
And then
trios.
they just start timing them out nonstop. That's never happened. And yeah, I've had a few bad apple moderators over the years, and they've been dealt with. This is not the case. This is
Got
you've
the
broken
hood
the rules. You've
tags.
been moderated, so now the mods are out looking for you because of your behavior. You understand?
They're gonna chase
right?
him down.
So I will say this.
They out to get you.
Again, I can't even unban you, right? But I also can't stop you from rejoining. But if you rejoin and you act like this again and you get moderated, there's nothing I can really do to help you. You know, I have people think that I'm like this ultimate control god, and I can't make you not act that
Yeah,
way.
they got
I
a
can't make
bounty
that
on
not
them.
offensive to people, and then people will then react in a negative way towards you. I can't fix any of that. That's it's not within my realm of control. All right,
I can't-
I'm just supposed to be doing.
I can't help that other people get offended at the racist stuff that you say, man. I mean, if I would, I could. That's basically what he's saying. If I would have it so people weren't offended by what you were saying, because it would have been okay 10 years ago, but apparently times have changed. Like, I'm okay with it, but other people aren't okay with it.
podcast right now instead of talking to you for 10 minutes about this. So I don't even know what else to say. You know, Ed, again, because I know that's not really your name. If you come back, great. Again, I like talking with you.
What the fuck, man?
You have been a positive part of streams. But
You
there's
gave me
definitely
money.
a legit gripe that people have with you for the stuff that you have said. I hope you understand this. This is not people are just making it up out of the sky. People have issue with you for good reason. All right. So again, I can't unban you. Don't be upset with me. I literally can't unban you. I didn't even get your email because it sounds like you got flagged for spam. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and realize there's probably a reason why people are upset with you. Right?
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right, I'm trying to be nice and fair about it. But some people,
You know what would be fair? If you just ban him every time that he comes back, because he's already violated your rules of the stream. I'm pretty sure saying racist stuff is something that's not allowed in your streams, and you've seen him say racist stuff multiple times in your stream. So, you know?
No. I don't know. Anyway.
What the fuck? He really needs to be asked about this. Like, there ever was a way to confront him on this. So yeah, the Derek stuff and the Canadian Kirk stuff. Why don't you just ban them? Why don't you get him out of here? He's already gotten fed up with Derek and told him to stop spamming, which he never does. But okay, so that happened, and then this happens like what day was that? Where he was talking about like I can't be your dad and shit. I don't know which one it is. Oh, I guess it is this one.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I didn't know he was wearing his effeminate cardigan when he was talking about that.
Another dollar tip, and at this point, I'm getting real fed up. I really am. I'm getting really fed up because.
And it's nothing wrong with the cardigan. It just doesn't fit him at all, like style wise. Like he don't need to be wearing that. It doesn't work for him. It doesn't look good on him.
Every day, I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and become like a fucking parent, referee.
Yeah, this is the clip
on my streams. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to put out content and chill and enjoy games with all of you. If that's what you're here for, welcome. I hope you're here for happiness and fun and good stuff. I'm seriously not gonna sit here and have to referee people being at each other's throats. All right. Oh, this person's doing this and calling me this, and then I got moderated because of this and this and this, and you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm tired of it. Every day, this is not my job to become a fucking dad to the people in the chat. At some point, you got to realize if every single day
you are a community leader. We, us, community, you guys, you are the community leader. So you kind of do have to dictate what happens in your community, and when people have problems with stuff within your community, as the community leader, that you address it. It kind of is your job. It kind of is your job to pay attention to what the fuck happens in your chat.
There's a problem. It's probably because you're part of the problem.
Hello neighbor, how are you today?
Or else there wouldn't be a problem every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what else to say any further to this. Obvious there's problems here, right? Like,
yeah, you're gonna cross his legs too. You're gonna wear the loafers and cross his legs. Kind of sock showing.
Considered annoying, bothersome to others, risque. There would be no problem. All right. Why is it that I'm not having these problems with so many other people? Right? I'm just being honest. Why is it that I'm just not having these problems?
Because I'm not saying racist stuff.
Seem to keep having the same problems. Right? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And it's not my job to get it either. It's my job to run a stream, do a fun podcast, enjoy games, have fun with you guys, not to police people all fucking day. And I don't want to police people all day. If I did, I'd go be a disciplined dean at a fucking high school or something.
You treat your chat like that.
People with rulers all day.
You treat your chat like you want to.
That's not my job.
That's how you treat your chat, though. Unironically, that's how you treat these people.
Is to make sure
like you're a high school dean.
And that people are not.
Wait, do high schools have deans? I thought that was just.
That's it. That's where my job
I actually don't even know what the fuck a dean is. I mean, I do, but like not in a technical definition of what a dean does.
There's even an ignore command.
I just thought they were like universities.
Never see what they said.
Our high school didn't have a dean.
You're saying similar kinds of stuff, and every day you're getting called out for it, and every day people are having problems with you. You should maybe take a hint.
We did have an assistant principal named Dean.
I mean, what else am I supposed to say here? I can't really even be any nicer than the way that I'm putting it, okay? Listen, I'm someone who 15 years ago used to do risque commentary on YouTube, right? Now, over the last 15 years, I've grown and matured and changed as a person, And I realized that that kind of commentary, number one, is just not funny anymore. It's played out. It's
Why are we talking
boring.
about you, though?
It's so immature to the point where it actually makes me cringe. Sometimes I'm watching back my old playthroughs and I'm like, can't believe I said that stuff, right? But, then
But you're
again,
doing on
this
your
is a long
throwback
time ago.
channel.
I was younger. I was very much more. I was in that teen mindset, correct?
Yeah,
I
he's doing
was. I was in a
streets.
teenager mindset.
Yeah, he was doing
Where I
like,
felt like
burlesque
there's no filter
shows.
for what comes out of my mouth. I'll just say whatever, and people wanted that on YouTube. But culture has changed. The world has changed. Businesses have changed. That kind of stuff isn't even allowed on YouTube anymore.
He was doing belly
You understand?
dances.
If I were to just sit here and say incredibly over-the-top risque stuff about
Risque.
sexualized comments and racial comments and gender comments and all this shit, I'd be banned. And so will you. You're not immune to it either.
Apparently
YouTube is
they
a
are. They're
place that
still
has
here.
rules. You understand? And you have to follow the rules. You can't just say because I feel.
And as he says, he doesn't want to like daddy these people. That's basically what he's doing. Like this type of speech, like talking to him like this, you're basically doing that. You're basically trying to son him.
Like
this weird lecture that he's doing. You're doing the exact thing you're saying you don't want to do and you don't like doing, but you seem to be doing that. I mean, I would assume that it's a grown ass individual. He likes to proclaim that's what his audience is a bunch of grown individuals. Why are you talking to him like this? It sounded like you're talking to somebody who isn't grown.
filtered. I'm immune to all the rules. You're not. You're not. Everyone has to follow the rules if they want to be here. Me too. So it's either you acknowledge that, you say, okay, I get it, and then you follow them, or you leave. Not come back every day and complain about it. It's one or the other. There's no middle ground here. That's how it is. I hate to say it.
It's just
situation
wow.
where it's black and white.
So many people. He's just like, all right, you're banned. All right, you're banned. No, get him out of here. All right, you're banned. But he's so reluctant to ban this dude because he give him money. That he got to give him this speech. That he got to son him to get him to act right. It's like he really doesn't want his hand to be forced to just ban this guy on sight, which he should do. But it's like he's doing everything in his power that his hand doesn't get forced to just ban this guy on sight because he give him money.
Have to kind of say, all right, maybe I don't agree with it, but I begrudgingly accept it because I want to be here. I want to be part of this community. I want to be on YouTube, and I have to abide by YouTube's rules, or you leave YouTube. I made the active decision to change.
Like, I'm pausing a lot, but this, like, if his audience wasn't so dented, they should kind of be more outraged at this, and because of the fact that he values money over people in his chat being offended by, well, saying racist stuff. You know what I mean? Like, is the money really worth that? And you say you care about your community. Community this, community that. You sure don't give a fuck about the people in your community that are offended by this guy and have made multiple complaints to you. Yeah, it seems like you really care about them and what their feelings and whatnot to be such a community-driven person. It's like, nah, this dude give me money. He's positive to the community. I'm trying to get him to stop. What do you want me to do? I told him not to do it like 10 times, but he keep doing it.
Active streamer in 2017. I said, if I'm going to be here all day, every day on a stream, and I see all the writing on the wall and everything around me is changing, I've got to change too. I have to.
Yeah,
all right?
Trying to son him.
So I changed.
Just trying to son him.
And you would think that everyone would have
saying racist
understood.
stuff.
You also have to be in line with those changes. But I guess not. I guess some people think that they're above the rules. You're not. It's everyone together in this boat. And you can't have one asshole rocking the boat like this, and everyone else is like, what the fuck are you doing? You just sit still? No! I want to do this!
Hey, that's the gift that Piece of Peace has. The you know the one gift. I forget what he called it, but you know the one. He's jerking some things off. He's literally doing it. I can hear the music now. I would find the song, but I'm too lazy right now. But
I guess
it's the
not.
thing.
I guess some people think that they're above the rules. You're not. It's everyone together in this boat, and you can't have one asshole rocking the
Oh, he
boat
going
like this,
crazy.
and everyone else is like, what the fuck are you doing? Could you just sit still? No! I want to do this!
Did a gangbang.
Well, eventually people are going to say, fuck this, and throw you out of the boat. And that's what's happening. Okay?
Throwing like
I don't know
Uncle
what else to
Phil be
say.
throwing
It's
jazz.
so straightforward, what I'm saying, yet it seems like it's falling on deaf ears. I just... I don't know what else to say. Good lord, man. It really, like, I don't even know how else I'm supposed to handle this.
Ban him?
Okay.
What the fuck you mean, DSP? Just do it. Holy shit, the money ain't worth it, man. Now you causing he causing.
Well, I'm not gonna allow my.
Look how much stress he's causing himself. That he gotta talk to him this way and do this and that and derail this whole podcast when he could just ban him and get it over with. That's how you solve the problem. If he shows up, I mean, it's a necessary evil. Just you got minds. Just dude, show up, ban him. It kind of really is that simple, but he need that money.
My entire stream to be derailed by this. So if this topic continues,
You
I'm
would
just
have banned
gonna
him.
ignore
You
it.
wouldn't.
I don't know what else to say. I can't affect it. I can't help it. I can't fix it.
You can ban him.
Here's the thing, and this is what I've definitely learned over the years. All you can do in life is you can present the rational argument to someone, and you can try to make them understand. Okay? That's all you can do. You can't make people change. You can't. Someone
Look in the mirror.
has to have the innate desire to change themselves for the better, right? It doesn't matter how much you try to say this is good for you, this is better for you, until they get that moment of recognition, self-awareness, they say, oh,
And that's
yeah,
why he
probably
has
this is
none.
better for me, right? They're never going to change. That's why you have people who have disorders and they always go back to their addiction because they have to want to change so much that they then force themselves to.
Projection.
You can't make someone
Holy
change by
projection.
yelling at them. It's never going to happen. So I can only talk about this as much, and this person can tip as much as they want. It ain't going to help the situation. I can't make them change and abide by rules that everyone else is
Never
following.
change DSP.
I can't do it. I don't know what else to say.
Eat
So I'm
it.
just not going to waste time on it. I can't. I'm derailing my stream multiple days
Just
now talking
eat
about this, and it
it.
has nothing to do with what we should be talking about on the streams. Okay? Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at this, all right? To Kirk or He Hate Me or whatever name he's being called today, if you want to contribute and talk positively about the content that's going on the stream, you're welcome.
Man, you
You're
already
gonna
did
sit
this
here and
like
you're gonna complain about
a bunch
moderator,
of
you're gonna
times.
complain about you can't say what you want to say in the chat. You're going to complain. You're going to complain. You're going to complain. I'm just going to ignore you. Okay? It's that
You
simple.
could just ban him.
Difference between I'm not going to derail my whole streams talking about this all day long, every day.
I'm just
We've
gonna
had the
ignore-
conversation on multiple times.
Wait.
I've had enough. I don't want to.
So he's allowed back, and you're just gonna ignore him. So the person who's saying racist stuff that people complain about multiple times keeps coming back. You're just gonna ignore him. Is that what a good community leader should do? Man,
Sit here every day talking about this. Right?
I'm just gonna ignore it, and if you're offended by it, just ignore him.
I think you know the deal. You got to abide by the rules like everyone else. All right? Just because you're tipping doesn't mean that I'm going to derail my entire stream around this shit. I'm not. Okay? So again, you want to contribute and talk about the game, be positive, be a part of the community. That's great. You're welcome. But I'm not going to have you come in here and derail the stream 2 days in a row. This is now two podcasts. Right? That's enough. I'm putting my foot down now. I can't be having this every fucking day. Okay? Okay. All right. So, I think that's good. Have we covered everything? I feel like we've covered all the topics, right? Yes, Michael says, you're not ignoring him, you're talking. Yeah, because he keeps tipping me. I'm not even kidding. He sent like 3 more dollar tips, and each one is about, I don't like this moderator and this and that, and I'm not going to talk about it. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna talk about this shit.
I mean, you can't really stop him from tipping, but I mean, if he show up, ban him. If he tipping you, I mean, you don't have to address it. If they're a banned person that's not supposed to be in there anyway, they're not obligated to a shout out. If you're banned from the fucking chat, I mean, at least that's how I would make the rule. Like, send me money if you want to send me money. I can't stop you for that. Charge it back, whatever. But if you're banned, you're not obligated to a shout out. You basically don't exist in the chat, and I'm not going to acknowledge you. I mean, that's how I would treat it. Get the tip. I expect it to be charged back, but I ain't going to say nothing about it. Just move on.
It's a waste of my time, okay?
I got the drip, go. I got the drip, go.
I mean, I think it's a fair way to handle it.
Go. I got the drip, 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 go.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what?
But yeah, that whole situation is... Man. Wonder how long this is actually going to go before he's just gone, like permanently. Just get him out of here. Oh yeah, this one is a banger. I saw a little bit of this.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
DSP being weird towards video game women again.
So who should I tell to get out of the party now? Lae'zel just temporarily.
Greeting.
Wait, what? Continue? What the fuck?
I
I
mean,
have a confession.
What was that?
I was too hasty to judge you.
she might have to put some on them bony arms, but I can work with it. You know, just for a night, yeah.
I thought you witless.
I don't see why not.
Gutless. Unimpressively bland.
I think the game glitched. And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes. All that is true.
It's covered in blood.
I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another.
Yeah, you know.
You've gained my respect.
Okay.
And more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my
This is
hair
so
stand
creepy.
on end.
And bitches be thirsty,
Why are you
man.
such a prickly grouch?
I mean,
Let's say that. Why are you such
sometimes
a prickly grouch?
bitches be thirsty.
Lekith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've
Yeah, sometimes you got to stay focused
Can't
though.
measure how much blood I've
Don't fold. Never fold.
Blood red and death black. My mind is silver and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every...
We're trying to get them to
Why is it that I never have
balloons
blood on me, but she's
or whatever currency they use in this universe.
I will be plain.
Like, nah, you ain't nothing but a distraction. Get out of here.
Perhaps tonight. Perhaps
Yeah, no
later.
distractions.
like,
All the same.
why is she so fucking
Do
weird?
you?
Chasing that bag. You're in my way.
Who wrote this dialogue? Who wrote this fucking dialogue? This is written by like a fucking 15-year-old. No.
Your loss, I fear.
No.
One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted. How my fingers
I want to taste you as a crazy ass line. Yeah, she a bold one.
Wish you could return
That is the
to
problem. The
this
dialogue's
last
terrible.
moment.
Like, do you really think that's how she would have reacted? Oh well. Just immediately she's like, oh well, I give up. Right?
Oh wait.
No. The
I gotta find something on Twitter. I'm gonna let it play. But
dialogue
this
is
that
bad.
reminded
I'm
me of
sorry, like,
something.
that kind of dialogue is so bad. It doesn't feel
Talking about
organic
folding.
or real. It just feels like some fucking horny nerd wrote that scene because they wanted to have fan service for people who are also horny nerds.
Yeah. What's wrong with
Get a
that?
better writer to write those scenes, and maybe someone
He's
will be
so
interested.
offended
I
at
don't want to
this.
see what a horny nerd thinks of this.
It's like the thing with Stellar Blade. I don't know why people make such a big deal about this. It's like, goddamn, if I want to see some chick with a nice, attractive female in skimpy clothing do some cool shit, like, why can't I have that? Like, shut up. Damn, man. Nobody can have fun no more.
relationship. Sorry.
It's like if you don't
Sorry.
like it, you don't like it. I ain't saying nothing about you,
Anyway,
but I like it.
let's
I
continue,
get
shall we?
called fucking
All right. Let's have our full rest here.
whatever it is that you want to call me. It's like if you don't like that stuff, I ain't calling you nothing. Well, I got to get called stuff because I like it.
Someone just said I'm a nerd, or excuse me, I'm a prude. No, I'm not a prude. I'm just not a horny nerd. You understand? Like I actually get laid by my wife. I don't need to have
huge
horny
X.
nerd fake romance in this game. You get it? So there you go. Oh look, Scratch has something for me.
I got the drip go.
And we're gonna expound upon that on Twitter because there's some more to it. I don't think it might be like the next snort upload, or maybe not. Maybe he won't go over that part. But hold on, let me find something real quick. I know it's right in my likes. Wait, if you want to talk about folding. I might have to scroll a little bit though. Wait, I know it's here. It's still here. Wait, this might be it. Ah. Dead air. I know. I'm finding it. Should have bookmarked it. That would have been quicker. But then that's a minefield though. Might click on the wrong thing. I think this is it. Yeah, I found it. Let me bring this up. Talk about folding though. Let's see, is this gonna show up good enough? Okay.
Yes, thank you. Are you so soft? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
All right, I heard it's big man season.
Yeah, right.
You married?
Yeah.
You cheat?
No. Yeah.
So what's up? Yes, thank you.
The switch.
Are you so soft? How you doing?
You cheat? Nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You cheat?
No. Yeah.
So what's up?
That wasn't even a full second. Get on dark mode. This is dark, or this is dim. Dark mode is, I don't know. I don't think I ever really tried. It's like black. I don't like. This is fine. Hush, double A. You got your own Twitter. Stop worrying about mine. I think that's also a wild question too. Just you cheat? Nah. Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. Might as well. Oh, I already lost my place because I was damn. No. It's worth it. I know Anne has it. The follow up to the Baldur's Gate stuff. So let me grab that real quick. It's on the Twitters. Oh my god! Wait, no. Oh Lord, why not just make the window bigger like this? There we go. Now I can actually use this piece of shit website. This is why I need like multiple monitors to do stuff, man. Oh, what the hell? I didn't even. Oh, my Lord. I'm a professional, don't worry. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I know. Hush, hush, Gwen. But this is very important. Okay. Here's the follow-up to that. It's not gonna be cropped well, but I mean, you get it. You'll get the gist. Okay, right here, this.
I will be plain.
Oh wait, is this it? Wait. Wait. Okay, I think it's right here. This is the one. No, this is just a fucking picture. Is it? Oh my fuck! I swear I had it. Oh, I'm about to get.
Perhaps your skin might have felt.
No.
Fuck! I don't know. Whatever. I'll find it. Sure.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort.
Going light mode on YouTube? Never.
Drip. Snort. I got the drip. Go.
So yesterday we had a good podcast, and then we jumped into the first stream, which was Tekken 8. Now, originally, the idea for Tekken 8 was that I was going to learn a new character, but in order for me to learn a new character in a fighting game, it's not as simple as pick the character, go into training mode, play for 20 minutes, and jump online. That's not how it works, all right? In a fighting game, if you're actually trying to learn and be good and play well, you need to study.
Yes.
And what that would entail is me going online on YouTube, finding tutorial videos, watching things like basic strategies, basic combos, basic punishes, right? Things like that. Then watching some matchups.
Oh, I found it.
Implemented that character. That's literally how I learned.
All right, I got it. We get some more context to why he acts so weird about this shit.
Once again, someone took me $1 to ask the same question. Why do I try to skip relationships in video games? I've already answered this a million times. Because let's say, for example, you're playing a video game and it has the possibility to have like a romantic relationship.
Right.
Like this game, supposedly there's like everything. Like you can be love making and everything in it, right?
Love
That's
making,
something if you want to do it,
boots.
do it for yourself in your own playthrough
Like
by yourself. I have an audience of hundreds of people
H-Town?
right now.
That was
and over
H-Town,
time,
right?
thousands
Knocking
of people
boots.
might watch this video, correct? So, did you ever have a situation where you're watching a movie with a family member, maybe like one of your parents or a brother or sister, and all of a sudden, it's like an R-rated movie and like a love scene appears on the screen? Does that not feel awkward to you? No? Does it not like freak you out? Like, oh, this is...
Look, bro, you're fucking 40. To make that comparison, you're fucking 40. You're 41 though. Like if you were to watch a movie and sex pops up on the screen right now with your parents now, would you still feel awkward as a fucking 41-year-old man? Like that doesn't work here. You're fucking 40, dude. Why would you still feel awkward? You both know sex exists. People have sex. It's not like it's a porno. Like, because my whole thing about it is like when this stuff happens in like a TV show or a game or something, it's usually like to show like for plot or to show relationships between characters and whatnot. Like it's not there specifically to get you off like it's porn or something. For him to find it this weird, like that's not the point of it. So I don't know why he's making it awkward. Like it's not about that. Like as both adults, you know, sex exists and people have sex. So it's like, what is there to feel weird about? Like again, it's not like it's fucking porn. Where it's like the sole reason of it existing is to get you off, basically. But it's like it's not that. So why are we being weird about it? Like
have like a romantic relationship. Like this game, supposedly there's like everything. Like you can be love making and everything in it, right? That's something if you want to do it for yourself in your own playthrough.
Unless it's like
I have
50
an audience
Shades
of
of Grey,
hundreds of
I
people
guess.
right now, and over time, thousands of people might watch this video, correct? So,
But then again, it
if you
has
ever have
a
situation
narrative purpose.
where you're watching a movie with a family member, maybe like one of your parents or a brother or sister, and all of a sudden, it's like an R-rated movie and like a love scene appears on the screen. Does that not feel awkward to you?
No.
No? Does it not like freak you out? Like, oh, this is kind of weird. I'm seeing
No,
a
it
family
doesn't.
member, and there's like a sexy romance scene on TV. Like, what is this? Obviously, it freaks you out. I don't want
It
to
doesn't.
experience that kind of stuff with an audience like that. That's
I'm not
private.
12.
You know what I mean? And if you want to play the game and experience those relationships for yourself, go for it. I'm not some weirdo who wants to fucking have public stuff like that. That's weird to me.
I don't want to have public stuff like that. I don't want to stream me watching. Wait, I'm trying to think of his whole angle. Like, where does this come from? Like he's literally treating it like his porn. Like, that's literally what he's treating it like. It's not.
To me. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe you don't think it's weird.
It's
that
not.
You walk around, you know, with your crotch exposed to the world.
That's not even an equivalent thing, man. What the fuck are you talking about? To streaming a video game and something sexual comes up is equivalent to walking around with your dick out? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Doing all kinds of weird stuff. Go for it. Not me. That's stuff for my private life. You know what I mean? Me and my wife, if we want to enjoy that kind of stuff for ourselves, great. But I don't think that should be in a public playthrough. Okay?
A public playthrough as opposed to a private playthrough. Like, he literally thinks he's broadcasting porn or something. Like, he can't be too intimate in public. I don't know. He's repressing something. I don't know. It's just, it sounds like he just doesn't have a healthy sex life or anything to do with. I don't know. He just, I don't even know. I don't even want to try to like go into it or diagnose him, but he needs to figure something out. Yeah, he turned that stuff off, so it don't even matter. He won't even see anything. Can't romance anyone in games anymore? Oh, man. But it's like not even sexual stuff. He doesn't even want to, like, yeah, anything intimate. Like, you can't even, like, go on a date or, like, spend alone time with him. He just wants to skip all of that stuff. And it's like, I don't mind doing it in a game because, like, it's a video game. And it's like, it'll probably help me understand, or I learn something about the character and I get to immerse myself more. That's what it's supposed to all be about, right? And it's like, if you don't like it, fine, but he's the one who's making it weird when he acts like this. If he just said, I'm not particularly fond of that kind of stuff, I'll be like, okay, cool. But you know the way that he acts like this, like it's a huge deal. He's the one who treats it like it's a huge deal. And that's why it gets brought to the attention of everybody. Like, you're the one who's making it this because you make it a big deal and act weird about it. Oh, well, I guess that's that. That's just never going away. I blame Cat.
In Street Fighter 6. That's why I was able in Street Fighter 6.
I can't even do a Cat voice. What would she say? I saw what you did with that. What even is she? I'm gonna just call her an elf. I saw what you did with that elf lady. Well, she wasn't an elf. She's like a whatever. We'll just say elf. I saw what you did with that elf lady in Baldur's Gate. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, would she actually get pissed off at that? Like,
to basically get as good as I did and get multiple characters to master level. That was the only reason. And previously, I never really studied fighting games. It was always hands-on learning. But today, because I'm a full-time streamer, people don't really enjoy the hands-on learning. They want to see me start playing and kind of know what I'm doing right from the get-go. So, The idea was I was
Which
gonna
is
use the
kind of
character,
true.
but what
Like,
happened was,
labbing is
Sunday,
only
I was
kind of
here in this
interesting to like
office,
people that
extra overtime working all
are like
day long on
really into the
reaction
game, I
content. We had
guess.
the React show on DSP Reacts. We had
Because it's
Dark Souls
understandable. There's
React
some
stream on
people that
DSP
don't play
Throwback,
fighting games
and
like
I had
that
a
are not
private
gonna care.
patron video over an hour length to make. So once all that was done, I was like, dude, I am so burnt out that I can't be watching Tekken videos all night to try to learn a new character. So I said I'm not going to do it.
Burnt out from sitting down and watching videos.
Was that I was going to probably pick 1 hour of each of the characters who I've used in Tekken. So
But you
1 hour
scam.
of Paul, 1 hour of King, 1 hour of June, and do like an hour.
It's
of each
okay. I've ran a
multiplayer
few
session.
scams in my life.
But that didn't work out that way either, and here's why.
It only gets
When I
easier.
started using Paul, I realized, oh crap, my Paul is way under level. And what I mean by that is, even though there is a general point total that you maintain in Tekken when you play online, each character has to still go through individual ranks. So I was kind of mistaken when I originally
Oh
criticized
yeah, you can
Tekken
definitely
8
make it
for the
entertaining
rankings,
if you have a
not like Street Fighter
personality.
6 because the characters are all grouped together. That's not true. In general, if you do really well with one
Yeah,
character,
he was in the
level them up,
trenches
it will
in
bring
that
all your
video.
other characters up along with them, but actually not by
Get
that
your
much. 'Cause
posted
I would
in
say right now,
the
my
waffle.
June is my highest ranked character. But even then, when I went to use Paul yesterday, he was still way down at the bottom, like maybe in like the blue or maybe early green leagues.
Just got to get 3
as
wins in a
opposed
row.
to,
You can
know,
do
I had to
it.
go through the yellow, the orange, the red to get to the better challengers. So I was like, oh, well, truth be told,
See, that's what I mean.
you know, I'm way.
That's what I mean. Like because okay, if you say it's him, he likes to say, well, I got the same amount of views for Street Fighter, so obviously it's not me, it's the game. But you can still help it out, man. Like if Tekken ain't doing that hot, like you can make it interesting. Yeah, like watching his video, like that's how DSP should be playing. But you can't allow him to like just actually have fun. Like he just all like, I don't know, he's just too serious with it. Like you already know you're not good at Tekken. You already know Tekken isn't your game. Like just go in there and do stupid shit, but he's still trying to like be competitive with it. But if he wants to do that, fine. But like I just feel like that the play is like, you know, you're not going to be playing Tekken that long. Just like this will be a perfect opportunity to act like a clown. I would give him permission, clown it up, just go in there, go crazy, do stupid shit. But no, now he want to take it seriously and make it end up like all these other fighting game streams where he just bitch and complain when he loses. And then get really smug and really obnoxious when he wins.
Ranked low here with Paul. The whole first hour of me playing was essentially
Yeah, he was ready to
spanking
go.
people who were nearly as good as me and didn't really know how to play the game that well. They didn't know his mix-ups. They didn't know how to stop anything he did. So because of that, it was just like a non-stop barrage of me whooping people. And after that first hour, people were like, wow, like even though it's satisfying seeing you win like that, we definitely want to see you have some challenge. So just keep playing with Paul. So I did. And in fact, the thing that was suggested to me was, why don't you make a custom outfit for him quickly, just like you did with June? That way it's not just the default Paul that we're staring at. So I did. I made an absolute
And we don't need to talk about this.
silly outfit for Paul that we used. So we had like a stupid, like a Hawaiian style shirt, but it was like skulls, and he had a guitar on his back. You know, it looked really silly. And I proceeded to keep playing, and overall, I won twice as much as I lost, which is pretty darn good. Now, for clarification purposes, no, I didn't get to as high of a rank with Paul as I did with June. So when I'm playing with June Kazama, I'm fighting better players, and that's why I'm breaking even when I play with her. When I'm playing with Paul, I am getting there, and there were some losses. Like I would say Dragonov right now.
Dragonov? Wait, Dragonov? I've never heard anyone pronounce it like that. It's a O, not a U. Dragonov? This dude just trying to be extra. He always gotta be extra. Dragonov? Nah. We didn't just say that. Dragonov.
That I'm not sure really
Sergey Dragonov.
He's got a launcher where he just is uppercut. and it's like a full screen range, and it freaking goes through everything, and it's instant. And I'm like, so he hits me with that, he gets a free like 50% combo, and it's so fast and so much better than launchers of other characters. I'm like, damn, that's a huge advantage for him.
How many frames is
also,
it?
his heat smash is crazy fast and does giant chunks of damage. So it's like,
What is it on hit?
it's
What is it
character
on
knowledge
block?
for me at this point. I'm facing certain
What makes it
characters that I've never
good?
seen
He don't know
before,
what's
I don't
fucking
really
good in the
know what
game.
they love, and then they just abuse stuff. I'm like, damn, I just got
Necromancy.
completely baited by this like 4 times in a row because I didn't realize the character had that. That's something that'll come in time as I play more Tekken. I'll learn. Okay. So anyway, I ended up playing the entire stream.
Dragon.
with Paul Phoenix, which
I'm gonna call
originally
him that
wasn't
now.
the plan. I won twice as much as I lost. I think I won like 40 wins and lost like 20 times or something like that.
Because I still gotta pick who I'm actually gonna main in 8. It's just Victor ain't it. Like I really want my Josie back, but it's just I don't know how much fun I actually have with Victor in comparison. So I gotta find somebody else. It might be Dragonov. You never know.
But I made great gains. You know, leveled him up pretty high. If I play with him again now,
Yeah, I was
should be at a
originally
level
just
where I'm
gonna play
be fighting
Asasino.
Tom. Okay, so that's a great thing.
But she might be too Unga Bunga for me.
I definitely noticed something, and you guys are going to probably notice it too, especially if you're those who watch videos on demand as opposed to the live streams.
Doucheland.
I can now definitively tell all of you, I am not getting nearly as much. I mean, I'm getting like
Here we go. Views, views,
of
views.
the views and attention
I don't want to be
on
Mr.
Tekken as I did
Views.
on Street Fighter 6. Case in point, those videos.
Roger about to get
Paul,
banned.
which is good gameplay. It's me kicking butt with Paul, getting big combos, learning strategies, mix-ups, doing good stuff, and getting progressively better. It's good gameplay. You know, it is. It's my journey with Paul to get.
It's good gameplay. I don't know about that. I mean, apparently not to your audience. Nobody's supporting it, so it must not be good gameplay, right? Isn't that his philosophy? If he's having a good time and you're having a good time, that equals support. But apparently not. So it must not be that good. Whoa. Whoa. What is this?
Get better. Those videos in 24 hours don't even have 300 views each. You know,
That's like all
and
your
I know
videos.
that's a weird
Well, most of your
arbitrary number,
videos.
But for me, over the years on YouTube, like for any new game or something, you should look to aim at least to get 300 views.
Where's this
You
number
know, within
coming
the first
from?
12 hours.
Where'd you
if
get
don't
300?
300 views within 24 hours. It essentially means there's not a lot of interest, right?
But that's most of your videos.
And that's fine if you're balancing it with other
I mean,
stuff.
they get more
But
than
this is a
300,
brand new
but
fighting game,
still,
so look it up.
it's still less than 1,000 though. So it kind of really don't matter. You have a hard time cracking 1,000 views on your shit. So I mean, whether or not like this 300 just seems kind of negligible. It seems like people don't fucking care regardless.
Not a week and a half. All right, when I was playing Street Fighter 6, right, and I was playing it and leveling up and stuff, there was 2 to 3 times as much interest as this. We had more people on the stream.
Yeah, but
we had
I
more people
mean-
engaged and invested in it. We had more people supporting it, and we had more people watching it. Okay, so
I mean,
here's
this
the thing.
year.
I don't think it's me because
Look at
I'm
this. Look
actually
at
approaching this
this.
game the same way I did Street
Oh,
Fighter 6.
I didn't know I had some
studying,
transparency
I'm
going
getting
on. But
better,
look at
I'm
this.
trying
What
to
am
learn.
You see what I
It's
see?
not me just messing around with the game and losing and then
It's
raging at
way
the
too
game.
short.
I'm
Pull that
actually
thing
legitimately
down.
trying to understand why I'm losing. I'm asking questions of the chat. Hey, why do you think I lost that? What is it with this move? What was
Giving
that
it away
move?
for
Was that
free.
Speed smash or was that something else? How do you avoid that? Can you punish that? And I'm trying to learn actively. I want to get better at Tekken because I really like this game. And quite frankly, I've always liked Tekken. I just never had the investment in it as I did Street Fighter. And I'll be honest, I think Street Fighter 6 is played out. Now it's been out, what, 8 months?
It's played out
And every
now.
time I play
Where's your
it,
passion?
It just feels like it's more of the same. People playing exactly the same way, abusing the online connections and getting away with stuff. And it's just not that fun anymore. Sure, every once in a while, to do a stream of it probably would be neat. But until they either rebalance it with a Season 2 or they add enough significant new content, I don't feel like I really want to play it that much anymore.
Don't
I
sound
actually
like you
burn
really
out of
like it,
You know,
then.
I'm not really enjoying myself when I play that game.
Switch the water.
But here's the thing. People ask for months, oh, I can't wait for Tekken. When Tekken comes out, really excited to see Phil play Tekken again.
Yeah,
And then
and
I
you're
started
playing
it.
it.
People were like, we're shocked. We thought Phil was not that good at Tekken, but he's decent. I would say
See, this is the part that about to give me a fucking aneurysm when he started talking like this. So okay, so Phil was decent at Tekken now.
When I started playing it, people were like, "We're shocked. We thought Phil was not that good at Tekken, but he's decent." I would say I'm average.
Average.
I'm not good at this game. I know I'm not. I don't have character knowledge to be good. Once I learn the.
But if you did have character knowledge, you would be like what, like fucking Arslan Ash? Is that what you're saying? You'd be like me. You'd be right up there.
Characters, and I know their moves and capabilities, and I learn what's blockable, what's not, what's parryable, what can be punished, how do you dodge?
He got me like Lil Majin.
You know, once I figure that stuff out, then I'll say I'm getting better at Tekken. Right now, I feel like I'm just average. I have fundamentals, or I'm getting fundamentals in this game because I've played Tekken before, but it's definitely not as good.
See, this is the part that made me fucking like he really gets full of himself because he's winning. I'm sorry. Just because you're winning don't mean you fucking know what's even going on, bro. Chat had to tell you how to beat jab spam. What part of Tekken fundamentals is not knowing how to deal with fucking jab spam? And where you just duck under them. Had literally crying and begging his chat, don't know how to deal with it. This dude plays like a fucking grug. He don't fucking understand anything. But now he got fundamentals because he played Tekken before? When? 25 years ago? At a fucking mall? With a bunch of fucking Randys and Billies? Now he got you know, as a matter of fact, nah, I'm being super petty about this. He gets so full of himself because he got wins. But it's like you're winning against people that don't know what the fuck going on either. I'm sorry, I can't say that you're decent at the game because you beat people that fucking know less than you or not punishing you for the obviously bad shit that you're doing. Now he's no, I want to hear it again. What the fuck you just say?
I'll say I'm getting better at Tekken. Right now, I feel like I'm just average. I have fundamentals, or I'm getting fundamentals in this game because I played Tekken before.
Because you played it before. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how you get fundamentals, because you played it before? Alright, keep talking.
Fighter. But again, even then, people were like, wow, we're surprised. You definitely are better than you let on. The way you were talking is that you're not good at the game, but look, you're getting win streaks and everything.
That don't mean
right,
shit.
But I've also been playing at the lower levels. Take a look at what happened with Paul.
Yeah.
As soon as I got to a level where people knew what they were doing, then the matches were much closer, and it was kind of back and forth as opposed to me dominating, right? But yeah, like it's indisputable at this point. Take a look at the reaction and the amount of attention that Tekken 8 is getting on this channel versus Street Fighter 6. It's night and day. Now, you might say there's various reasons for this. Number one, all right, I'm not known for fighting games. And I was at one point. I was actually
what are you known for?
That's the guy who plays Super Turbo online. That's the guy who messes around with Street Fighter 4 and does fun Madness series sets, and those are really fun too, right? I used to do that stuff. Quite frankly, I was known as the guy who freaked out when playing fighting games and yelling at their opponents in a toxic way, and people thought it was funny, and that was the shtick that got me popularity on YouTube for fighting games back.
I'm boomer crafting, yeah, I'm doing it.
Skill level, honestly, I think today, with the level that I am at,
I'm taking him. He's the one who said it, not me. He said he got fundamentals.
I'm playing at in Tekken 8 a week and a half in. This is
or he's
much
getting
better than I've played in fighting games
fundamentals.
Before, except Super Turbo. That would be the one game I would say.
He
yeah,
said
I played
it.
at a high level at that game.
I just want to, you know,
of a new fighting games, these are the best I've ever
see,
performed
though.
in new fighting games, right? So that's the thing, and it's like, so what exactly?
No. I want to break it down. He says he has fundamentals. I want to know which one of these fundamentals that he has, since he's played Tekken before. So automatically he has Tekken fundamentals. So okay, so let's start. Movement. Without even going into detail, that's gonna be an automatic nope. Dude doesn't know how to fucking move. He doesn't sidestep. He doesn't backdash. He just holds back. So no movement. Okay, so Tekken features 3D movement, allowing players to sidestep, which he doesn't do, backdash barely, and move around the arena. He's a fucking sit and duck. Mastering movement is crucial for evading attacks, creating opportunities for offense, and controlling spacing. So that's the note. He's a major one that he's lacking. So he doesn't possess that fundamental. So okay. Attack types. Tekken employs a variety of types of attack, punches and kicks, throws and special moves, understanding the properties of each attack, which he doesn't. Because then he would know how to deal with jab spam and know that it's a high and you can just fucking duck him. So that's just a no. He doesn't understand that. Juggling and combos refers to launching an opponent into the air, following the series of attacks, buppada buppada. I mean, he knows how to do a combo. I mean, if I want to be really petty on my petty shit, how I am now, he kind of doesn't like fundamentally get that, because you don't want to go for the same combo every time. There's different combos that you would do for different situations, whether you want to optimize damage or do you want better Oki, do you want more wall carry, because even to a greater extent would be like stage awareness, because when you do a combo, sometimes you have to change your combo route according to how far away or close to the wall you are to get, again, better damage. Like there's better combos that you can get if you get them on the wall properly to do a proper wall ender. So yeah, sometimes you got to change your combos like in the middle of doing them to adjust for how far or close away you are to the wall. None of which he doesn't do or even cares about. So I would just say no. So that's 3 down. Blocking and defense, knowing when to block high, low, or mid. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. Frame data, big fucking no. He doesn't know a lick of frame data, nor does he give a fuck. So he's missing that fundamental. So we're 1 out of 5. Well, 1 out of 5. Like none out of 5 so far. I'm just trying to see what fundamental he possesses in this game to say that he has fundamentals because he's played Tekken before. I'm being really petty about this, but I hate when he talks like this. He's a fucking grug. He does the same with Street Fighter, and that's supposed to be his main game. But how much he actually don't fucking understand about the game somehow. He think you can react to grabs in Street Fighter. It just don't work like that. Like, you can't visually react to a grab in that game. It's just not how it's designed. But anyways, character knowledge. At least he's aware of this one, so whatever. He knows that one's not a thing. Mind games and mix-ups. Tekken involves a significant amount of mind games and mix-ups where the players attempt to outwit and outmaneuver their opponents. I don't think he's really doing that. He just... I mean, we'll see. This includes feints, baits, and conditioning opponents to anticipate certain actions, but that's still a hard no. Punishment. Punishment refers to capitalizing on an opponent's mistakes by using quick and damaging counterattacks. Knowing the appropriate punishment for each situation, such as blocking and punishing unsafe moves, is crucial for gaining an advantage. That's a nope. He uses shoulder to like punish everything. He don't know the frames of his moves to punish correctly, so yeah, that's gonna be a no. Spacing and positioning. Proper spacing and positioning are vital to Tekken to control the flow of the match. That's just a note. Wait, is matchup knowledge twice? Oh no, well, nah, matchup knowledge kind of goes hand in hand with character knowledge. I just chalked that up to AI. But let's just say for all 10 of these, he doesn't have any of these. So I would say no, he doesn't have Tekken fundamentals, but according to him, he does because he's played it before.
Am I supposed to do differently? I honestly don't know. All right, because right now we've come to a point where I have to make a decision. So let me explain to you what I mean by that. And no, it's not, am I dropping Tekken? No, because I'm not dropping Tekken. I like
Tekken.
That
light mode?
Playing Tekken, okay?
I mean, it is, but like, I don't even really use ChatGPT like that enough to
I'm not
switch it to
going to be
dark mode.
playing Tekken 8 as much as Street Fighter 6. I can't. Why? Because number one, right now there's a lot of other games going on that I need to continue to make progress in. And if I play as much Tekken as I did Street Fighter 6, I won't make the progress in those games that I need to. All right, so that's just being mad.
You gotta excuse my pettiness and I'm sorry. Just oh my lord.
Matter of fact, but number two, Tekken is not getting as many views, attention, or support as Street Fighter 6.
I want to say he got fundamentals. Where?
And I can't be playing it 4 or 5 times a week like I was doing with Street Fighter 6
Because you win a few matches with Grug as Paul.
Understand? It just wouldn't.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna do the Death Fist, or is he gonna do the fucking Demo Man with the low? Or is he just gonna run in and grab you, which is his basic game plan? Or just throw out the shoulder, which is unsafe, by the way. Just throw out unsafe shit. He just lucky the people that he playing against don't fucking punish him. And then if they did punish him, he wouldn't know what the fuck to do. I want to say he got fundamentals. Anyone says he can... oh, Lord. No, all right, I'm done. Anyone who says he's decent can kiss my cute ass or something. I don't know.
I barely hit
it's
the
not true.
goal of the tips, and everything else was slow as hell. Like, basically, it was like, wow, I'm doing a daytime stream of Tekken, thinking that it's going to bring in more viewers, and it actually kind of did the opposite. Like, I probably would have done better playing any other game. And I'm like, wow, I'm surprised at this. I am. I'm definitely surprised at this. It confuses me because, again, the vibe that I was getting from my audience for months was, we're getting bored of Street Fighter 6. We can't wait for Tekken 8 because we like how you covered Street Fighter 6, so we want to see that in another different fighting game franchise. So that's exactly what I'm giving you, but definitely the attention's not there for it. All right? So my question is, how do I approach moving forward in Tekken with all of this being the case?
What footsies? What footsies? He can't even move.
I play the game more casually. And what I mean by that is, I take maybe like...
But what are these boardroom meetings? It's the worst. It's like, if you show up for a level 1 podcast, you better hope he got money the day before. Because if you don't, he's just gonna like harass you and ask you like, what's going on? What happened? Why weren't you at work? What happened? Where'd you go? What's up? What the fuck is the deal? And then you got to go on this whole like, should he do this? Should he play it for this long? Should he go to ranked? Should he go to casual? Should he play this character? Should he play that character? I don't fucking know, man. It's just exhausting.
A week, I pick a new character. And maybe like
for Friday, he feels like he has to have these discussions every day when something doesn't do as well as he wanted it to do.
Fights, you know, I go into training mode and I do a half an hour of practice, and then we play for about 90 minutes of online play, and then I do another stream later in the week of online multiplayer with that character. So essentially you're talking like 4.5 hours of online multiplayer with a new character each week, where I just try to learn the basics. I start from the bottom, right? And I try to learn basics, combos or whatever, and apply, and I can do that like once a week. Because at least I want to play Tekken 8 twice a week. Probably one night stream, one day stream. Okay? So if that's the case, then doing it that way, right? Maybe I can learn one character a week. And then over the course of a month or two, I'll know like 8 or 9 characters. Okay?
8 or 9?
That's one approach. All right? The other approach is, instead of doing that, I focus in on 3 or 4 characters that I like, that I'm good with, and that I'm getting better with. And I really try to improve with just those characters, and I basically get to a much higher level of gameplay. It'll be way more challenging. It'll be frustrating because people are going to be good. They already are. Like when I'm playing with June, I'm playing damn good players who are mixing me up and hitting me with stuff I've never seen. I'm like, damn, you know, this is going to be hard to hang with these players when I really don't know what I'm facing. You know, it's complete.
Are you going to learn them?
Because I haven't really played this franchise that much, right? So, in this regard, if I really only focus on
I doubt he would pick either of them.
It's going to be like Paul, King, June, and maybe I pick one more. All right?
Pick Panda.
And then every time
you won't pick Panda.
Tekken 8, it's going to be me focusing on those characters. You know, maybe on Friday
he would
night,
specifically pick Kuma.
When I play it again on Monday or Tuesday, it'll be one of the other characters, and then the next Friday.
Panda's too many memories.
I kind of rotate, because if I do that, then I feel like if I'm focusing on the same characters and I'm studying and I'm watching matchup knowledge online and stuff like that, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get better. You're gonna see me climb the ranks. It'll be slow because it's not gonna be like Street Fighter 6 where I was playing it constantly, but it'll be slower progress, but it will still be progress. You understand? Here's the thing. There's just not enough attention on Tekken 8 to warrant me playing it more or as much as Street Fighter 6. Therefore, you're not going to see the same things happen like happened with Street Fighter 6.
That was correct.
In Street Fighter 6, I literally within a month played like with 10 characters. I did. Like I was picking 2 characters a week and learning them and going online and messing around. Now, I wasn't good with all of them. For example, DJ I played once, did horribly, never went back. Minot played once, did horribly, never went back. Right?
Never went back.
But through me playing so many characters, I finally caught on with those that I really liked, and it allowed me to learn and get better, and then latch on to, say, 4 or 5 that I really liked and bring them to master level. With Tekken, I'm not going to be playing it that much. So I'm not going to be able to play 10, 15 characters and then pick out of those the 4 or 5 that I like.
Playing 10 to 15 characters kind of.
Either I play it casually and you will see more variety, but I just won't do that well. I won't get good. Or I focus on a smaller group of characters and I do get good, but then you're not going to see a lot of variety, right? And I feel like
you should just play Tekken
I'm in one
Ball.
of those situations that no matter what I do, I can't please everyone.
We should have
There's
a Tekken Ball tournament.
We're always going to be asking for another character. It's
Detractor
happening right now.
Tekken Ball
I'm not even kidding you.
tournament.
As I decided to play with Paul yesterday, there were people in the chat. So when's your new character? Is it going to be Yoshimitsu? Is it going to be Kuma? Who's it going to be? We're waiting. When's your next character? I'm like, can I just play with Paul?
No, he's
Can I just
boring.
play and get
Fuck
better?
Paul.
Like, again, I think a lot of people, they don't
He
understand.
couldn't have picked a more lame character.
And that's fine, especially for those of you who've never played at a competitive level.
So we can see this. So we can. Oh wait, that's not even the wrong thing. Whoops, I meant this. Alright. Wait, where does this start at? Do we really want to watch Paul? Like,
I don't know much about Raven, so this could be interesting.
this is what we want to watch?
That's a cool Raven.
So we want to see grab? That move? That move again?
Ninja guided Raven.
Shoulder? So that move again, grab, yep. Look how much fun Paul is. Shoulder? The low move?
Oh no! Might kill me here. Could be game. No, that's gonna scale. You shouldn't have done that. Because that's gonna scale in the combo and probably not kill me.
Yeah, I'm developing the new Tekken Ball meta. I'm working on it. I'm working on some secret shit. Shh, don't tell nobody. I've been in the lab. Secret techniques.
Oh,
Like anime style techniques. Like, yeah, like sports anime techniques for Tekken Ball. You just wait.
I don't even know that. He has a full screen slide? I'm sure he does.
Fight.
But yeah, fuck Paul. I would rather watch him play any other character than Paul.
But there is a grind involved. It's not simply you play with a character once, oh, you know them, now move on. That's not the case. There's always knowledge to be learned. There's always matchups to get better at, and that's the case. Like, I think what happens is people see me beat up people with Paul quick, and
See
they're like,
next
oh, he
time
already
when I
knows
see the
Paul.
techniques.
No. I'm just beating people who don't know how to play. Once I get to that level, like it was at the end of yesterday's stream, where people are better, now it's a big, more daunting task to get.
Yeah,
to
we
win.
gotta hop
This
on
is
again
where the
one night.
challenge lies for me. You see? And I hope that you guys will continue to tune in no matter what I do. But at this point, I do need feedback. What would you like to see? Do you want to see me keep playing with new characters and just learn general knowledge about the game?
Man, we
and
need
not get
feedback
better?
on this.
Or do you want to see me play with 3 or 4 characters, focusing solely on them, and get better? Because there's got to be a choice at this point. If I'm playing it twice a week, we have to make the decision now so I know how to approach it. Like this coming Friday night, right? My choice
Give
is
him the
either play with a
deadline.
new character or play with King again. Because I haven't played with King now in a week, and I would like to get better with King. I was doing well with King, and then I kind of hit a wall where I was like, oh, these faster characters are jabbing me and interrupting everything I do. So my next step with King would be go online and look for like punish stuff for King. What's his best, fastest move so I can punish people who are just spamming me with light, quick attacks? That's what I need to figure out.
Like, that's what I mean, where he doesn't fundamentally even understand the game that he's playing, nor has he looked at, like, there's no universally faster thing. There are exceptions, like Yoshimitsu has Flash, which comes out in like 6 frames, I think. But like a general rule of thumb, your fastest move is always going to be your jab, which is 10 frames for not everybody, but because I know Jack, is 11. And it's his 2 button, so it's like his 2 is technically his jab, but like there's rare exceptions, but general rule of thumb, your fastest attack is always going to be your jab, which comes out in 10 frames. Like, he doesn't know that, and he thinks that like other people's jabs are arbitrarily faster than his. It's like, no, King has a 10 frame jab just the same as Brian, Law, whoever the hell that he's playing against. Like, that's your fastest attack. It's your jab. You have that. The characters have that. There should be nothing to figure out. You have a jab. That's your fastest attack. If you want to beat him out of something, just jab. Like, it's like he doesn't understand basic shit like that. Is what gets me. Like, but it's like he's supposed to be the fighting game guy, right? Like, I know he doesn't play Tekken or like that, but it's like he doesn't even try to find this shit out on his own. And it's like, it's right there in training mode. So what the fuck is he labbing? The frame data is on by default. It's like he goes out of his way to ignore frame data. It's like, what are those numbers at the bottom? And just fucking ignores it. When it's like pretty important. And it's like, you don't even have to religiously follow frames like that. Like, I would say it's beneficial to at least know, like, I would say that it's at least beneficial to know what your fastest attack is, which he doesn't know. That is literally just your jab, because he doesn't, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm saying, how the fuck do you not know this? Like, he doesn't pay attention to it, but he's supposed to be the fighting game guy. I played fighting games for blah, 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 blah. I have fundamentals in Tekken because I played it before. But you don't know something basic like that for whatever reason.
And I'll do that, or I'll learn a new character. So it's like, so what do I want to do? What do you guys want? You know? I don't know. I'm kind of like, I can
his jabs are so fast and it's beating me out when I'm king. It's like, yeah, you got the same thing that they do that all the characters got.
The size of both of it. Back in the day when I played a fighting game, I learned every character and I didn't get good at it.
Master Paul next, never.
A new Street Fighter would come out, I would just play every character. Today we're doing Ryu. Tomorrow we're doing Chun-Li. Then we're going to do this new character. Then we're going to do this one. And every day would be a new character, me messing around, learning
I haven't been speedrunning this much.
And doing a set online, and then on to the next.
I wanted to find a new game to speedrun, but I haven't decided.
Like, I would argue Street Fighter 4, I was at best an average player. I never got good at it because I never focused on it. It was always me all over the place, right?
Swish, swish.
So, again,
that's just speedrun Tomb Raider.
I don't know what to do. And I think, see, already, I'll tell you right now, in the chat, just listen to this. One person says, variety, getting good is for yourself. Variety is for fun in the audience. Let the pro
Yeah, that is true.
Go. Next person says, just pick new characters later. Focus on Paul, King, and June right now because you're learning. That's two lines next to each other in my chat.
Yeah, people have different opinions.
So it's like, Abdullah says, play different characters. No point getting better with a character because you're a variety streamer. If you focus only on Tekken 8, then it makes sense. But for the sake of being a variety, do that. And then,
I mean, that I do agree with. There's really no a real point to him trying to really grind out a character when he knows he's not going to be playing this for that long. Like, in my honest opinion. So, I mean, yeah, you say you're a variety streamer, so like, he shouldn't focus on trying to be so good. Like, I don't know, just play different characters. I mean, might as well. Like, this game isn't gonna last long. Like, he's not a competitive player. I mean, I think generally during my streams, I just played the characters that I play. It was on like 2 and 7, but I mean, that's literally because I aspired to be competitive and I like learning it and shit. So yeah, I just grind out the characters that I know and go from there. But he's a variety streamer, so he should just have fun with it and pick whoever.
Crackerjack's next line, get good at a few characters. That's your best content. I think I rest my case in in my point that it doesn't matter what I do, I disappoint people because everyone wants me to do everything, and sadly I can't do every scenario, you know, especially with this.
Are the Tomb Raider runs that bad?
Keep playing ball.
Well, I've seen.
Get further in Like a Dragon.
I've seen you in some spots where it just goes to shit, and it looks really rough. So it might be.
Hey, we really like the Chill Pal World streams.
What about the
your React stuff's
flamethrower
really
dudes?
Good. Do more retro React streams on DSP Throwback. Oh, by the way, play more Tekken and do 2 different things in Tekken at the same time. Ay, ay, ay.
Where are you going? Armor King will probably be DLC.
Okay.
Again. Just tougher because it turns you into a perfectionist. Oh, I'm already bad with that. Yeah, that would fuck me up. I probably shouldn't run that.
I have a request of the on-demand audience, meaning those of you who are watching this podcast right now on demand.
Nah, that might actually tilt me.
I get
having to run
feedback
dad
from
like
the live
that.
stream. All right, I do. I get good feedback and I weigh and balance it. Who I really want more feedback from is the on-demand viewer. Those of you out there who just watch everything after the fact, because you're not here to give me your feedback live, okay? Here's the thing. I'm distinctly noticing a difference in the viewership of Tekken when it comes to the on-demand videos. The videos for Street Fighter did really, really well, and then it tapered off after like a month or two. With Tekken, we're a week in, and already the views, like I said, the Paul gameplay from yesterday was good gameplay. I'm getting better.
I do vaguely remember Tevin going over this. It's kind of it is kind of a like weird, disrespectful thing to do, to be like, well, I don't want to hear from y'all that are watching me right now. I'm asking like the people that are gonna potentially watch this, maybe or maybe not. This is for the on-demand audience. I'm asking them what they think. I'm not asking y'all. Y'all can shut the fuck up. I want to know what these people that probably not even gonna watch this, I want to know what they think.
Playing better. By the end, I'm having really fun competitive matches. I can't even get 300 views in 24 hours. So what gives?
Views,
That's
views,
what I really
views.
like to know. Like, what gives? What's the difference?
Bro, he's literally reverting back to like Pokemon Moon status. The viewers are lazy. Because what was his numbers back then? We're just like, it's a brand new release, and I can't even get fucking 1,200 viewers. I don't think it was 1,200. It was only like 800, or maybe it was. But listen to him now. He can't even get 3. Well, this is views, but you know, same type of vibe. You get what I'm trying to say. Man, I can't even get 300 views in 24 hours. views.
Fighter, was there a reason that you watched the Street Fighter footage and you don't like the Tekken? You know, I really want.
Maybe they don't fucking like Tekken. Maybe they're not interested in Tekken. Wow, crazy, right? I know people that play Smash and they would not be interested in watching Street Fighter or fucking Tekken gameplay. Why? Because they prefer Smash and they like Smash, man. People like different stuff. I'm sorry, DSP. Maybe that's the reason. Holy shit. Like, it might be just as simple as that. You can't force these people to like it because you want them to. God damn, dude. Like, sometimes that's just the answer. People just not interested because that's not what they're interested in. But he want to sit here and say he got people that watch him no matter what. That seemed to not be the case. But then he also say he has a curated audience that likes specific stuff and he likes it that way. But apparently not. You want everybody to like everything. So which one is it? Do you want to have a curated audience or do you want people to like every fucking thing that you do? Because now you're just complaining that you can't get them to like everything. Like, he's literally trying to force these people to like Tekken and Tekken gameplay. What if they're just simply not interested because they don't like Tekken or just not interested in Tekken or don't care about it? I mean, yeah, what if I'm a Call of Duty guy? What if I don't care about Halo? But he gonna try to force me and ask me why am I not watching him play Halo? Bitch, I don't like fucking Halo. So why would I watch it?
feedback because I want to be putting out content you guys like, and I want to know what it is. That's the definitive difference. Because I thought there would be like kind of hitting a reset button.
Reset button.
I really thought that hitting a reset button with the fighting game would rejuvenate interest. I thought that the interest for fighting games had tapered off because I kept playing Street Fighter 6. Now what I'm starting to realize is maybe it was just people are just burnt out on fighting games because I played them for 7 years
Oh
straight,
my lord!
and now it's just not that special anymore.
He does.
right?
He does this with every genre, every type of game that comes out, and it just doesn't do well as he thought it was gonna do. Maybe you guys are burnt out on RPGs. Maybe you guys are burnt out on fucking Souls likes. Maybe you guys are just burnt out on Mario. Oh my lord.
Maybe that's what it is. I mean, maybe that's really what it is. People just got burnt out on fighting games in general, and I get that. It was just think about this: Street Fighter 6 in June, Mortal Kombat 1 in September, Tekken in January. So within a 6-month period, 3 ginormous,
It's just absurd to think
big fighting
like
game franchises
gaming
all come out
turns
with
into
new
this for
iterations.
him.
So
This
that's
is
a lot of
absurd.
fighting games in a short period of time. So maybe that's what it is, right? I'm not sure.
It's like
what to do about
it's
this.
like he's trying to build actual like scientific equations in his head while people won't watch this shit. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. He coming up with actual hypotheses based on nothing.
I want to make content you like. And I was under the impression people were all over Tekken 8 and waiting for it.
I
That's
thought
the
you were a
feedback I was getting
professional
on streams
and you have a
everything.
curated audience.
then
You
I
don't know
tried
what
to
they like
play,
apparently.
This game, and it seems like there's just not that much interest. You know? So what's the deal? I need
What's
feedback.
the deal?
I cherish your feedback. I want you to understand this.
This where I got the thumbnail from. I just usually when I want to make these thumbnails for these, I just kind of like skim through and just wait for him to make a stupid face or some shit. And this one I was just skimming through and I was like, oh, he's doing prayer hands, so I'm gonna use that. But yeah, this is where the thumbnail for the stream came from. Was
What's
throw
the
that
deal?
back.
And it seems like there's feedback.
But that is wild. What's the deal? Why aren't you guys interested in this? But like, what if they are? I can't answer for people that aren't watching it. I don't know.
I cherish your feedback.
I cherish your feedback.
So what's the deal? I need feedback. I cherish your feedback. I want you to understand this. I really appreciate feedback. Please leave comments on this video. If you're part of the on-demand audience, I want to know your opinion. Do you just not care about fighting games? Do you burn out on them because I played so many? Would you like to see me play new characters in Tekken and not really get good but just casually play it? Would you like to see me
I want to see the
focus on
comments.
Characters and get better?
I want to
at
see
it?
what the
Like,
on-demand
what
audience
is it
thinks.
you want to see out of Tekken? Or is it that you just don't care about Tekken because fighting games don't interest you? That's really what I want to hear, okay? Please give me that feedback. Because here's the deal. Right now, having a fighting game balanced with 2 RPGs is the way to go. It's complete action as opposed to very slow combat in Baldur's Gate 3 and a lot of lore. Or almost a very
Let's see.
Japanese-centric RPG.
Personally,
Dragon, which
I'm
is great,
burnt out
but
from
you
all
see,
the fighting games.
You need that
And it's just
action.
not
If I was
fighting
playing
games per
an
se.
action-based game right now,
But
I feel
continually
like everyone
raging
would
at
play
your
everything too
opponents
slow
in an
and
online
boring.
match
So
doesn't
Tekken's a
appeal
big
to me as a
raise up,
viewer.
which is great.
What your online fighting game gameplay tends to
need to
devolve
play in a
to.
way that
You're in a
entertains
tough
people.
position having to balance
Okay.
viewer demands and what you are personally interested in playing. Yeah, I know. That's this whole fucking channel.
So please, feedback needed.
I'm here
So
for the
because this
variety
Friday
of
I'm
fun,
playing it again,
comfy
Friday Night
gameplay and
Fights. The
interaction.
question is, am I focusing in on King and doing a King stream on Friday night?
This is dog shit. Like, in terms of him, like, this is what he's gonna think about it. That it's gonna be dog shit for him because it's do what you think is right. He don't know what's right. That's why he fucking asking y'all. Do what you think is right doesn't fucking work for him because he don't fucking know what's right. That's why he asks. That's why he asks y'all all the damn time because he don't fucking know. And he think everything he do is gonna be wrong anyway, which it kind of is, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so this doesn't help him at all. Just tacking this on, do what you think is right. Well, he don't know. That's why he's asking y'all.
Where I will study some videos, watch some matchups.
Let's see.
Watch, like,
Personally, I'd rather see a wide variety of fighters and Tekken 8 if you don't get good.
Moves, and then try to get better with him. Is that what I'm doing? Or am I going to pick a new character, study up on them, and try someone from scratch on Friday? That's what I need to figure out. So please give me feedback. I keep telling you guys, feedback is essential. I get a lot of feedback from this live audience. I don't get a lot of feedback from you guys who are on-demand viewers for whatever reason. A lot of the times I ask
this dude telling him to clickbait.
Like none. And it's like, well, then I just got to make a decision.
A way to possibly make Tekken more appealing would be to pick a few specific characters that specifically look cool and stick almost exclusively with them and put them in the thumbnails like King and Reina. These two seem popular. So he basically telling him to do the content creator thing.
Some of you only watch the podcast and then only watch gameplay when it's your
he just telling them to be do what YouTubers do. Bullshit titles and working your thumbnails.
Come back when I start Final Fantasy VII.
Put Reina in the thong.
Later this year, more action-oriented games, and more people will come back for those as well, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, and I need your feedback about how to cover this stuff, okay? Really. So please offer that up. I want that info.
If you can continue playing Tekken, might I suggest dedicating the next streams to playing the story mode? He already played it. He beat it in one stream. It's over. There's nothing. There's no single player to go to now. It's done.
With that character. And then I look at the views, it's like, what happened?
Basically, he's saying you don't understand how the characters work. Maybe you should play story mode. He already beat it.
More views on my turn-based RPG.
So basically, they're not really saying much.
Action-based fighting game coverage, there's an issue. You see? I really feel like, what is going on? So, let me know what's going on. Fair enough? Okay. Cool. So there you go. Just want to make sure there's nothing else attacking that I didn't touch upon. No, I think I touched upon everything I wanted to talk about. Okay. Last night, we played Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. The good news is, we're making solid progress. We beat Chapter 3. We got into Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is heavy story. And basically, the entire chapter is this story that takes place in a part of Hawaii called...
So we can whore our wife out for money.
Which is supposed to be the secret
do co-op.
Underground...
force her to do co-op.
That is like
have her on stream again.
By crime. And we're doing good. We're making good progress. From what I'm going to understand, maybe I might beat that on Wednesday night when we play again, and then when we play it again on Saturday during my Super Bowl marathon event,
wait to bounce of the dongos.
Jobs, and one of the jobs you can do is an NFL football player.
Wow.
So how cool would it be if on Saturday we get to the job systems and I could get the NFL player and just play as the NFL player during the event? That would be really cool. And
that would be
the Super Bowl theme. So that's what I'm hoping we'll do. I guess we'll have to see how far we get tomorrow night.
Bro, you wanted to play a Silent Hill game for fucking goddamn the Super Bowl. Excuse my language. He originally wasn't even gonna play a football game for his Super Bowl event. And this is literally just an event that it only exists because it's an excuse and opportunity for him to eat food and drink liquor on stream and get paid for it, or at least preemptively like beg people for money so he can say, well, I'm buying food and buying liquor for my special event. But it's basically just an excuse to do those two things. That's really all it is. I thought he was playing Maiden. He's just gonna do Sims? Wait a minute. So it's just gonna be him doing what kind of football commentary can he even provide? Oh my god, that's gonna be fucking horrible. So he's just gonna be doing he's doing Madden Sims instead of just playing it. And we gotta hear DSP do commentary over American football. The guy who doesn't, I doubt he knows a lot about American football or sports in general. Wayne Gretzky really slam dunking those touchdowns, I tell you. Larkin Love or Harley Quinn? Let's go with Harley.
And go from there. Now, ultimately, my goal is to unlock the Dondoko Island, which is essentially the same as Animal Crossing style minigame, by Valentine's Day. I don't know if I'll do that. That unlocks in the beginning of Chapter 6. We'll be hitting Chapter 5 on Saturday, so it really depends how far do we get on Saturday. I'll probably play it like again on Sunday night, and then maybe even again on Tuesday night, and hopefully between all those nights of playing it, I'll unlock it. And then when we play, I can play on Valentine's Day night with my wife for the first time ever right here, co-op, Dondoko Island, family night, which will be really
family night. Jasper gonna be there?
We've ever done together. I can't wait to do some stuff with Kat. We've wanted to do gameplay for a while, and this is exactly what we want to do.
You could have did it at any point in time,
okay.
man.
So
that Jets fan, yeah.
What I love is when you get idiotic things said like this in the chat.
Uh-oh.
He says, "It's you, it's not the game." Oh, so that's why when I was playing Street Fighter 6, there was tons of attention and views, and now when I'm playing Tekken 8, there's not. Because it's me playing it. That makes no fucking sense. You're an idiot. Bye-bye. I love it. There's dunce level stuff like that. Completely worthless feedback, not constructive at all, just moronic stuff that some idiot says because they don't like me.
Is it really, though? Might be some truth to it.
Anyway, continuing on positively.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what I'm gonna do, have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Let's see what this Neanderthal is doing right now.
And stuffed in a body bag.
All right.
Oh, is it Danny Trejo? It's not Danny Trejo.
You mean
Yeah,
the guy who
is.
played Machete uses machetes?
Yeah, it's Danny Trejo.
It makes short work of the jungle, not to mention animals. And here in Hawaii, it's perfect for gutting fish.
Bring it on!
I think it's time I showed you what this blade of mine can do. Ready to bleed?
All right. Boss time. Honestly, probably the first real major boss in the game.
He has $5.
Barracuda Kingpin Dwight Mendez time. Here we go.
Wait, how tall is he? Or how short is he?
All right.
I thought he's always kind of looked like a
Really
big
wish that
dude.
she had an ability but you get without hitting the line. It really sucks she doesn't.
I won't hold back.
Sure, I'll play with you.
It's over.
Damn! Rushed him into the glass.
But yeah, it's super chill. That 5.
Well, yeah, here we go. Let's get it too.
Hello? That's it? Oh god, there we go.
Nicely done.
Something wrong?
Killed him. Now it's just us and the boss. Ow.
Oh, I didn't know he was that short.
Our great time. Death Glare.
Well, I'm waiting.
Miss. Follow my It's on everyone too.
Time to put you down!
Block.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Kazuma Kiryu against Danny Trejo. Give him the scrub down. Soapy water time. Yeah.
I do know, like,
Scrubby.
despite his roles, he's like straight edge because he's
Open wide.
He's like addicted to heroin and doing heroin at
And the combo.
like 15 or some shit. It's like some really young
Standing
age.
on him. He's standing on his body. Mutilator. Shit. Block the first.
Very early history with drugs, but he's been clean for a really, really long time though.
I missed the first button. Oh shit! A quick time during the boss. Doing the horns.
You done it now. Time I return the favor.
Let's go. Let's go.
I still want to play this, the first one, the Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like I think I said that before. I do have it from PS Plus, but it's a game I have to actually pay attention to.
Giant name.
But like I think I would like it.
Uh-oh. You win the heat mode.
But because I don't know, turn-based Yakuza appeals to me more, or like a or whatever it's called.
Right there.
You know what I mean? I like the turn-based,
Follow my lead.
so it probably keep me kind of engaged more gameplay-wise
No combo again. Wow.
instead of the like beat 'em up style
Here I
of
come.
all the other ones.
Nice, big damage.
Cool. Open wide.
That's done. Combo to the furniture. Pretty darn easy fight.
And that's the end. Now scram while you still can.
Yeah, I just got to take the plunge. I just got to try it one day.
On to the next level.
And he learns Hero's Blessing, so probably a better healing, I would hope.
But it's just most of the games I end up playing. It's just
Essence
I'm
of sweeping.
just like the type I can just listen
Area
to
of
shit in the
effects sweep, that'd be
background.
cool.
But it's like this. I just feel like it needs my sole attention to get the most out of it.
On here or not.
If I really want to, get immersed, because that's
We're looking
the
for her.
really good thing about these games. Right here.
If you don't believe me,
And it's got
feel free
like
to search the whole floor.
good narrative and characters, and yeah.
Honestly, I don't know.
What?
You're looking for her and don't even know why?
It's not up to us. We got a request to look for her. We're just doing what we were asked.
Request? Request from who?
I don't know that either. They reached out to us anonymously.
Oh yeah, some of the side mission
So you
stuff.
work for anonymous people now?
Seriously. Info
But it's like
right back.
hundreds of
They
hours of
said
side content
$1 million down payment.
and baseball.
Right.
If we succeed, we would have another $9 million.
Can save the money and not play it at all. I already got it. I got it for free.
Just to find some woman
Well, free because of my PS Plus
who
subscription.
would pass on that.
Damn it. You don't know anything else? About Akane-san?
So now we know
About who
nothing.
the hell's chasing after her?
Oh yeah, not this one, but
If I
the
knew any
Like a
more,
Dragon game.
I would have told you already.
Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm so confused by the naming, but you know what I mean.
Most real thing you've said.
Or
all
you know
day.
which one I'm talking about.
That was a pretty easy boss fight. The other fights we've done, like in the streets, have been harder than that.
I assume that about does it for all your Akane-san business, Kasuga?
Yeah.
Yes, I played Dragon Age Origins.
Great.
You can find the playthrough right here on
Then
the
I
channel.
guess
It's
it's
very
my
old,
turn.
though. There we go. He wants his revenge. He deserves his revenge.
Whoa, don't do it to him.
You give me a yes or a no.
He won't.
That crime I got locked up for. Was that you? Both the setup and bringing in a fall guy? It was your call?
Answer me!
Okay. Yes, damn it.
All right. So it was you. Do you have any idea how bad you fucked me over? And not just me!
What's up, Spidey 5000?
Wait, stop, wait.
Yeah, this might be too chill.
But I can still wipe your criminal record easy. Just say the word. And I got money. $1 million. No, $10 million. Oh, okay. Hey, that'll give you a clean slate. And then some. You'll be set for life.
Like hell I will!
Oh my god. I didn't think he would do it.
Think money's ever gonna bring my kid back?
Then again, I don't know what the stakes are in this. I don't know what's going on. I just know they're in Hawaii. Do it. Right into the heart. Yeah. Aw. Oh, he did the cliche thing.
He wet his pants.
Listen up. You know Chitose's name and face. You're gonna get rid of all the intel you have on her. She was never here. You got it? If you can promise me that, you're free to go.
No.
Well, it's your call!
Okay, it's a deal. I'll get
Toto would have given you an option for the same thing to happen anyway.
I swear.
If he'll remember that.
All right. Just know, if you ever go back on your word, I'll put this thing right between your eyes. Oh yeah,
Got him.
and this lovely little number here goes viral. That's my promise. Well, I think that about wraps things up. Let's roll.
When is that Super Bowl? Or his event? Saturday?
Honestly,
Yeah, I think.
I'd love to see him fry. But that means sinking.
So he's gonna...
Plus, it's not like
He's gonna do the Maiden sim. And now what else is he even doing? Playing Tekken maybe? And something else?
better to leave him alive.
Great. Is he doing a tier list? Is he doing a tier maker? He should do a football team tier maker. he should rank all the teams.
My life too.
I don't know what the fuck he would base it on, but he should do it.
You still betrayed Dwight. And let us right
He can
to
use
it.
the chat's input.
We wouldn't be here without you. So, how about we call it even? Between
He can
you and
put the
Ichiban.
Browns
I had
in
enough
S
debt
tier.
as it was.
I heard they got
Figured
better.
out, strike one off the list.
People were saying.
When the hell did you get so cool, Tommy?
I've always been cool, smartass.
Wait, can I say that out of context? Well, it's in we know what. Never mind. I should have said like the
Well,
who did I say last
that's
time?
Chapter 4, yeah.
Yeah, I said the
Chapter 4 and
Dolphins. I should have said the
everything. Down and
Dolphins.
out. Cool. Because now Chapter 5, supposedly the game is going to open up again even more. So, Suspicious Minds.
Felony tier.
The Crystal Aloha Resort.
Huh. Pretty cool how we ended up here after going through a dump
Like
this in
Ray. I was about to say Ray Lewis.
We nearly got chopped up by the Barracuda's boss with next to nothing to show for it. Only one who got any business done was me.
Yeah, but ain't that worth it? A win for you's a win for the team. Speaking of, our team just grew by 1.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, you got a funny definition of teamwork.
Oh, is that how it's
Didn't
gonna be?
Ocho Cinco
I helped
do
you in the end, didn't I?
something to some woman at some point?
You did us a solid there.
I don't know. It's Fred's
My
slander.
pleasure. It's nice to meet someone so open-minded. I'd say Tommy here has his work cut out for him.
Oh, okay. So I was right. Yeah, Ray Lewis. That's the one I was thinking
Pal
of.
around with just about anyone, won't you?
She did risk her life to save ours, even if it didn't start out that way. Besides, we want to find Akane-san. We'll need all the help we can get.
Don't you Ocho like that? He's good now.
Sounds like you're in my
I
corner
mean,
then. Sure you won't ditch
we can
me
talk
the
about
moment
it.
You find her?
I should hope not. Personally, I don't mind a loose cannon, as long as they're on my side.
I suppose I should take that as a compliment.
Ah, fine. I guess if anyone's guilty of anything, it's me. I even held a gun at Ichiban at one point.
See? Even backstabbers like us can come around.
see, that's the thing with these games. Like,
That said, it still doesn't mean I have to trust you.
Like, I feel like you have to have, like, have played it before, or... I don't know, these games are really hard to get into because they're so narrative based. It's like, if you weren't there from the start, like, why would you watch Phil play this? Like, if I don't know what the fuck is going on, he's like, why the fuck would you watch this?
Here, why don't we just...
No wonder the shit got $5.
He's like, no. No trust.
Yeah, like a Solange situation.
But I'll be watching. One slip up, and it's over.
Watch me all you want.
But even still, like,
I'm used to it.
it's still in the middle of like a narrative, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, screw you.
But I mean, it could kind of be for any video game, I guess. But that's like heavily narrative based. But man,
Don't tell me I'm supposed to make a speech now. The name's Chitose Fujinomiya. There.
she's a nice lady. Where's her
Alright,
belly
well, I guess
button?
she is an official member of the party, so probably not gonna see your stats and everything.
Oh, she don't got a belly button.
Kasuga-san.
She's like Kyle XY. Him?
Your money.
Remember that show?
So now we almost have the
Oh, no one
1500.
remembers that show. I barely remember it.
Wow, I nearly forgot about that. Thanks, Chi-chan. Nah, it's nothing you gotta thank me for. Honestly, you're way too nice. We did achieve all we set out to do. Be good to get a new plan going. How about we go over everything we know so far? Instead of standing around here, why don't we go somewhere we can relax a bit? How about Revolve? I second that. We can lay low there and we won't have to worry about anyone listening in. It's a bar over in Little Japan. We more or less use it as our hideout, and I'm sure that you'll like it too. Alright, sounds like our next destination.
Nah, Ichiban looks cool.
Please tell me now I can see some party stats. Now I can see some party stats. So, drink links bond level.
But I kind of like the detective angle of Judgment.
Every level of bond, you get a skill inheritance slot. I don't know what those are yet. But, at bond level of only
Nah, it's drip, double A. What you don't know about that.
So that's cool. Cool. She resists sleep and is weak to blind. They all have a resistance. And some of them have weaknesses. Ichiban has nothing. He resists charm and is that fear? Looks like he resists anger, but he's weak to fear. And she's
Yeah, Chitose. I'm a Chitose something now.
Darkness or blind, right? Okay.
I just need to see that belly
so, yes,
button.
her job is Heiress, and she's ranked 10 of Heiress right now. Kazuko lacks the charisma, so here's the different.
Yeah, I could just play Judgment.
Job to unlock, and it looks like she has a tennis racket in her hand, so I'm going to guess that's tennis player, right? It looks like he could be a football player. They could all be football players, actually. That's pretty cool. You can
Excuse me. Wait, what are you talking about?
You can't do it yet.
Who you popping off at, going?
You can't change back to freelancer yet, right? I don't think so. Look at that. All right. So let's take a look now. I believe the game just probably opened up. Yeah, it did. Where are we? We're on the beach. We are on the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Where is the story? There's too many blinking things. There it is. There's too many blinking things on the map. So there's a mission on the beach, but it was so hard earlier. That's why I didn't do it. Remember, there's all the high-level guys were near it, so we didn't do that. Chitose knows her honey. Chitose's skincare secret. Tomozawa's
Have I played a Mishima yet?
Teru.
Like on stream?
So we have all these different conversations we can have right now. Which you probably should do because they're all nearby, right? And then we should head back up. There's other ones.
Maybe there's more narrative and investigations. I like investigations.
A million conversations.
Yeah.
Chitose the dancer. Tomozawa the theater goer. Tomozawa cabbie to the core.
I want the murder mystery.
Hunting with Chitose. Chitose and fast food. Chitose wants candy. Chitose won't shut the fuck up.
Oh.
She just gabs nonstop apparently. Look, Chitose love comics. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Women, am I right? Yeah. They just never shut up, huh?
Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I think what we'll do, let's save, and we'll quickly do some of these conversations, and we'll just head towards the story, because I want to be able to unlock jobs for when I play next. So let's do that now. But let's save, and then we'll start doing
I would
all
give
that.
up on this game in like 2 hours.
And by the way, I
You don't
received
know
a $5.01 tip from Cosmic Kiryu. I'm loving your playthrough. Can't wait till you get to the Dondoko.
What makes you say that?
Sim. Working towards it. That's chapter 6, right? So, as long as we can get through chapter 5 between tonight and when I play this Saturday, I think we're gonna get there. So thank you to Cosmic.
Also, Lifeline, it corrupted. It won't let me play it. I don't know what's going on. I can't fix it.
So, not too hard to take that position.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Beg. A little slight beg. Passive aggressive
Let's
beg.
go ahead and take a break, split apart here. When we come back, time for some conversations and heading towards the bar, and hopefully then unlocking the ability to switch jobs, which would be cool. All right. We'll be right back. Cool. All right. I have to pee. So allow me to please
break.
Mute the mic, head next door to my bathroom, use it, and come right back. Bama.
Head next door to my bathroom.
Re-upping says, any hype for Death Stranding 2? I'm interested in Death Stranding 2. I really loved the story of Death Stranding 1. I just hope that they make the gameplay better, because the Death Stranding 1 gameplay was boring as dirt. But the story elements were outstanding, so hopefully the sequel's better. Okay, I'll be right back.
Bro, we just... Alright, man, just... I don't know, I might not come back to the live stream. Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back to the live stream. This will probably be the last clip.
Does anyone really care? And it's sad because I do think like years and years
I think this happened, yeah, this happened today.
I was more well
yeah, I probably watched this clip and that'll probably be it. I'm not sticking around for that. That's
known for fighting games, correct? I kind of gave that up. Around the era when Street Fighter V came out, I gave it up. I said, Street Fighter V sucks so bad. I didn't want to keep playing it. And without Street Fighter V being in the mix as the major fighting game that I was playing, instead, I was going to do more variety of other games, which I did. If you take a look at the last, 10 years or so, I adopted a ton more style of games that normally I wasn't playing. I mean, games like the Persona series, the Yakuza series, and things that became staples of my content that hadn't been previously. They kind of moved in and took over for my fighting game coverage. Now, I'm not to say that I didn't cover fighting games. I did. When a new fighting game came out, I would play it. If it had a story mode, I would play it. Any offline modes, I would play them. I would learn a few characters, go online, and then essentially I would drop the game within a couple of weeks of it releasing. And this pretty much went for every fighting game, whether it was a Mortal Kombat or an Injustice or a Tekken or another kind of a spin-off fighter, whatever fighters
so why even pretend like you're going to get really invested?
That was it for me, right? Like, I didn't really care as much about them.
Oh, now he cares.
When Street Fighter 6 came out, that's when things changed. Because with Street Fighter 6,
he was rejuvenated,
so good.
reinvigorated.
And I was like, man, I really feels like this is an invigoration or reinvigoration of the fighting game community for me, because they put so much effort into the game. It plays how you would want a competitive fighter to play. It has the best online netcode of any fighter I've ever seen.
But he still talks shit about it.
Both online and offline, which is great. So all this stuff to me is saying this is the time.
They don't sound like that when you talk about
last year, I
rollback.
committed myself to Street Fighter 6 the entire summer and early into the fall. It actually wasn't even until like October when I laid up and stopped playing it regularly because there were so many other releases out. And I did well.
He did a layup.
You know, as much as morons on the internet would like to pretend, because they always pretend and try to say anything that I do of any kind of achievement doesn't exist, I got good at Street Fighter 6. I took multiple characters to the master level.
I mean, you did.
Winning records, unlike other people who were picking Ken and grinding it out. And
okay, let's not character shame here.
Still got to master. Every character I played with in Street Fighter
they still
6
made it to masters, you dick.
Won way more than I ever lost, and I got them to master relatively quickly.
To be fair.
So that was a big accomplishment for me.
I'm gonna take that away from them.
Competitive level. I would like to think that if I took those characters to a tournament.
You don't want people to take that away from him, but you taking it away from other people because of the character that they use. Like, I get it and I understand, and I mean, it's fun to meme about, but I mean, at the end of the day, you don't want people taking stuff away from you. You're taking it away from them because of the character they use. Come on.
I would at least do decent. I certainly wouldn't win any tournaments, but I think that I probably would have beaten a few opponents at a tournament and stuff, and that's way better than I would say I ever would have done previous in the last 10 to 15 years, because I just didn't give a crap.
You only
I
got the
really felt
rank
like
that you did that you haven't
fallen
taken
out
out
of
because you're
love
playing
with
Paul.
fighting
There you
games
go.
and
There I
Street
said
Fighter
it.
V.
You
Shit.
actually carried. You think you would have made it that far playing like Kazuya or something?
Now, in regards to Tekken 8, the other way I can approach it outside of getting good like I did in Street Fighter 6 is to just casually play it. And the truth be told, if you go back
No, he's getting carried. I'm sorry. It's just fucking Death Fist and Demo Man and fucking Shoulder. And he's not getting punished for it yet. It's literally just that. And if he switches to King, it's literally just gonna be fucking stagger kicks and grabs. He's getting carried. I said it.
time, and you look at my original fighting game coverage that I did on my original Dark Side Phil channel, and even the coverage that I did on the DSP Street Fighter channel for about a year, it was more casualized coverage. And what I mean by that is, I absolutely did not focus in on only a couple characters and get good and try to play at a high level. That never happened. I was known as the casual guy who got popular on YouTube for fighting games, and the FGC resented me for that.
No,
That's why when back in the day, if you look at interviews.
Here we go. Here we go with the delusions and the fucking narcissism and the ego. No, people. Oh shit! I never even changed the damn. Damn, I really was not paying attention because I switched back. Shows how much attention I paid to my own stream. Because you guys never said anything. How come Gwen actually didn't step up and be a diva, appropriately be a diva for once? It would have been a perfect time to be a diva. He didn't even tell me. What do I pay you for? With the boomer crop and everything. Whatever.
Reviews from like 2009, 2010, and they'll ask guys like, you know, Mike Ross or something at a tournament, so what do you think of DSP? And he'd be like, DSP, I don't know who the fuck that is, and blah blah blah. Of course they all knew who I was. They constantly talked about me.
Oh, wait. Let me run it back though.
Be told, if you go back in time and you look at my original fighting game coverage that I did on my original Dark Side
Did I go back
channel,
too far?
and even the coverage that I did on the DSP Street Fighter channel for about a year, it was more casualized coverage. And what I mean by that is, I absolutely did not focus in on only a couple characters and get good and try to play at a high level. That never happened. I was known as the casual guy who got
But you love the boomerita.
popular on YouTube for fighting games, and the FGC resented me for that.
No, but yeah, the FGC resented you because you were a fucking asshole. Like, if you've seen any of like the Densey Scrolls and they dive into like especially the old SRK forum stuff and the Alphaism radio and stuff, like, or it was just instigating and just talking shit, just being DSP. I wonder why the FGC resented him. Surely it couldn't be because of that. Surely not. But let's hear the reason.
Huge. That's why when back in the day, if you look at interviews from like 2009, 2010, and they'll ask guys like, you know, Mike Ross or something at a
Name drop.
So what do you think of DSP? And he'd be like, DSP, I don't know who the fuck that is, and blah blah blah. Of course they all knew who I was. They constantly talked about me on their commentary at tournaments. They dropped my name everywhere.
Because you were a fucking asshole.
Always in a negative light. Why?
Yeah, because you were a fucking asshole. That did nothing but stir shit up and talk shit about people. And act like you were the shit. Yeah, like he just had him on there for drama. I mean, it's good to have DSP around for reasons like that. I mean, because you know he's gonna bring the drama because he's DSP. He thrives off of it.
Because I didn't want to be part of their community. I'd been there, done that.
Wait a minute. So these people didn't like me because I didn't want to be a part of them. And I'm pretty sure they celebrated. They didn't want you there in the fucking first place. And now he's saying they resented me because I didn't want to be a part of them. What do you have to add to them? What do you have to add to the equation? Dude is out of his mind. This is just complete narcissism.
I had no desire to be a competitive fighting game player, but I was very prominent on the internet for making fighting game content, despite the fact I wasn't good. They hated that shit.
So now he wasn't good.
Grinding away, trying to get popular on the internet for high-level gameplay, but I was way more prominent than they were. And you know, at that point,
but look at where they're at now, and look at where you are. Oh man.
One of the top gamers on YouTube, and they really resented it. But again, that was because I was a casual guy. I was more focused on let's do over-the-top commentary on silly gameplay and have a good time with it, rather than let's play high level and teach people how to play the game. That was never my intention. You know, I was doing entire sets of Dawn Madness, the worst character or one of the worst characters of Street Fighter 4, and I was beating people with Dan and laughing at them and how bad they suck.
Okay.
They lost to Dan online.
And nobody's mad
That's
at
the
that.
kind of content I used to put out, and that was what was prominent. All right? But that was like 13, 14 years ago. All right? Like, that was a long time ago. And that kind of content today is actually looked down upon by anyone into fighting games.
What?
Meaning, if you make content in a fighting game and you have commentary where you're like berating the other person or insulting the other person or saying ridiculous things, that's not allowed anymore, right? That's too taboo, too harsh. You're supposed to be ultra respectful now in the FGC. You're supposed to praise your opponents constantly. Never.
No, you can still do that. Why do you think people watch LTG? And why do you think people watch you to an extent? But it's like when you do it, it's not. At least LTG makes it funny. As fucking as much as Dale is Dale. At least he makes it entertaining and funny. You is just being a whiny bitch. Like, at least he can have some variation in the things that he calls people. What do you get when you play against Phil?
Oh, you fucking mouth drooler, you fucking online warrior, you fucking suck, you abuse lag, mash, spam.
Wants to hear that shit.
Say a negative thing about the game, only be positive, and it's like, wait, what? Like, when I grew up in arcades, no lie, it was this actual, like, hazing atmosphere. As if you were in college and people were hazing you, or like in a locker room at a high school. That's really what it was like in the fighting game community in its early inceptive days, before the days of Street Fighter 4, esports, sponsorships, and everyone making bank.
But here's the difference, though. Like, I would say, yeah, I do miss that old energy. Like, it's something that I posted on Twitter. Like, I do miss the old energy of the FGC, or it was basically like, you know, organic beefs and rivalries where, you know, like there's some back and forth shit talking, you know, we got storylines and things, you know, and, you know, like organic rivalry until like eventually they meet in the bracket or they do an exhibition or a money match or something. Like, I do miss the energy of that. But it's not the same thing as what you're doing. It's because what DSP does is a one-sided interaction of a dude yelling and talking shit to another person who can't even hear them or know that they're even talking shit about them. Like, it's not the same thing. It's not comparable. It's like he's just mad that people aren't going to call him out for being a whiny bitch, because he wants to have his little tantrums and vent and say the other person sucks when he loses and call them names and shit and have the other person not be able to respond to him. He's just mad that he can't have his little venting session and talk shit to people who can't talk back. If voice comms were a thing, like open voice was a thing again back in like fighting games and stuff, do you think he would do the same shit that he does now? Telling people that they suck and this and this and this and that? Or do you think he would run and mute? He would turn the shit off completely, so he can't hear anybody, but he'll still talk shit to him. You know, 100% he would turn that shit off. He ain't saying that to nobody that can actually respond back to him and hear him. No way in hell. Like, he's just mad that he can't get called out for doing that. I mean, you can do it, but I mean, you kind of are just being a whiny bitch at the end of the day, man. Like, stop with this whole, well, back then, you know, you can shit talk and haze each other and want to bring that back. No, you want to talk your shit to people that can't talk back to you and not get called out for it. Like, you're just being a whiny bitch yelling at people because you lost. Like, he just wants to be able to do that and you not say anything about it. Like, that's generally what he's upset about.
Games. So I grew up in a whole different generation.
Like, you can do it, bro, but people are gonna have think some type of way. But you're just being a huge whiny salty bitch. Don't want to get called a huge salty whiny bitch, then not do it then. But he's just mad that he can't do that. But you can't point it out when it happens. You can't call him a scrub when it happens.
That shit talk was common. No one would watch someone.
Yeah, he doesn't want the trouble that comes with it. Actual coward.
At all. It never happened. Everyone was used to the shit talk. You had
because like I said, back then, he wanted to say he did all this shit in arcades and stuff. But basically what he did, he talked a bunch of shit on forums and radio shows. What does he do when he's confronted in real life? He wasn't talking crazy like that. He wasn't talking crazy like that in real life to nobody. He changed his tone real quick. But he want to do it in these spaces where it's indirect, where it's not like it can be an actual physical confrontation, an actual face-to-face confrontation. It either has to be through text or like, yeah, like through the internet, like vocally. He wasn't doing this in nobody's face. He wasn't doing this right beside somebody.
to be in line with it. You know what
like
I'm
the
saying?
way he was talking on those forums in the radio show, he wasn't doing that in real life.
Now, I go ahead and I play a fighting game, and God forbid that I make a joke, or I say that someone sucks and is a button masher. It's like, oh, that was so insanely disrespectful. What the fuck are you talking about?
And it's not the fact that people are offended by it. I'm not offended by it. It's just it makes you look like a whiny, salty bitch. That's all that people are pointing it out. He just don't like that people are pointing out that aspect. I don't think anyone is really offended that you do it. But it also, people bring it up because it's such a, like, it's a hypocrisy, because he cries about people being mean and nasty to him. Random people on the internet, they're mean and nasty to him. Then why are you being mean and nasty to fucking random people on Street Fighter then? The way this dude be crying and acting like a bitch about it. But it's okay. It's okay when he does it during Street Fighter. Like, that's the reason that I pointed out, is because he's just being a huge ass hypocrite. You can't say anything to him. People are being mean and nasty. I gotta ban him. But he can just unload on random people on Street Fighter. Aren't you being mean and nasty to random people too?
Even know who the person is who I'm playing, right? I have no knowledge of who the people are on the other side of the internet playing these games.
Yeah, that kind of makes it worse. Because it's like, why are you getting that upset then? It's just some random fucking person. In my opinion, I think it actually makes it worse. That you're getting this upset at random people that you don't know. That actually makes it worse, in my opinion.
I'm not making insanely hurtful personal insults about them and their character and their real life shit. I'm just saying their gameplay sucks. Right?
You kind of said more.
There's nothing wrong
No,
with
when you call people mouth droolers, that's a personal thing. You're literally calling them retarded. That's a very personal attack. Is it not? How many people has he called mouth droolers playing against him in Street Fighter and shit? Is that not a personal attack? Like, for lack of better words, you're literally just calling them retarded. But that's not a personal attack, huh? Okay.
that, in my opinion.
That's the only reason, like, For me, that's the only reason I criticize Phil the way that he does is because he's such a fucking hypocrite. And he's wants to act like he's such a professional. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold you to these professional standards. Oh yeah. Which reminds me of, I mean, pretty everyone's already saw it, but you know where this is going. Mr. fucking professional. It's like my streams are the laziest shit and I be boomering it up, but like, I don't do this literally for a fucking living, and I don't beg people day in and day out to support me for doing this bullshit. So, I mean, I kind of feel like I have the leeway to be lazy on my streams if I want to, and not have them be super quality. But bro, this is literally your living. This is literally the only thing that you fucking do. And you have to do it to fucking survive. So excuse me when you want to say that you're a successful business owner and this and that and you're a fucking professional, but you got bullshit like this on your channel. What the fuck is this? Look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, I do be boomer it up. But it's okay. But look, what is this? There's so much wrong with this. It's like, even from I don't even know where to start, but even from a branding thing, what the fuck is this Goosebumps ass Slimer fucking snot green? Ooh, where's that coming from? What is this color scheme? When you have this is the logo of your channel. This. So where does this come from? Like, none of his shit lines up. He has no branding because he gets he gets people to make this shit for him, and he has no input. He 100% has no input on the shit that people give him. He's just like, I want a logo for like DSP throwback. I want a banner, and yeah. It's like, I guarantee that's how like he just says he wants something, and whatever they give him, he just slaps it up there. Like, he has no input, no ideas or nothing. No inspiration or nothing of what the fuck he wants it to look like or any sort of theme. He just say, I want this, and he get it. And he gets bullshit like this and he slaps it up there. So apparently we're just ginned out of our fucking mind, and we don't even, we just don't even look at it. Where the past meets the play trials, like where pigs eat, what pigs eat out of, the trough, I guess they're called. Is that how you pronounce it? Probably. Yeah, the trough. I think I'm saying it right. Where the past, and again, like where the past meets the play troughs, the playthroughs. So let's say it wasn't a very obvious typo. Like, how do you let this slip? And this is an uploaded video. Oh, I said it right. I didn't say video. Well, it's an uploaded video. Yeah, how do you're obviously just not paying attention, or you just don't give a fuck, or you're just ginned out of your mind. It's a pretty big typo to make. Like, it's really easy to spot. I don't know how that slipped through the cracks. Like, this isn't like you're just whatever making a tweet or something. I be making typos like a motherfucker and just missing whole words, and I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, it's a tweet and I was typing fast. But like, bro, you uploaded this. This is an intro to a video you uploaded. We just don't look back at anything we upload, do we? I mean, we all know he don't, but goddamn. Aside from the typo, where the past meets the playthroughs. Does someone want to tell me what that even means, or what it's trying to convey to me? I have no idea. I don't know what this is trying to say. I don't know what this means. I can't make sense of it, but apparently he can. He put it up. So maybe he needs to tell me what the fuck this means. Where the past meets the playthroughs. Where it's just a channel of like old playthroughs that he's done. Like it's just a bunch of old shit. Disgusting. But he's a professional though. This is his livelihood. He loves to say that. He loves to say that when he wants some money. This is my livelihood. This is how I make a living. Sure don't seem like it. It seemed like we we don't care. No type of quality control, nothing. He's a professional. 15 years, man. Same energy. Oh, what is this? Oh my lord. Oh, this is a DSP Hateful Truth intro suggestion. Yeah, you could probably give this to him. He'll use it. It's just he gets the most like he literally accepts everything, anything and everything. Yeah, I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know they were sending in like suggestions. I don't even know what this video is even supposed to be. I just know that this is in there.
What's up, everyone? Phil here, and this is a special
Phil
update
here
for DSP Throwback. Today is actually February 16th.
I don't think I really care about the video, but I mean, I made my point. The dude actually just does not care. There's no type of quality control, but like he's the professional though. He knows what he's doing. He's the professional. This is his living. This is his livelihood. I don't know, man. When you upload something like this.
Everyone's always going to say, if you lose to someone and you got sour grapes about it, you're going to say they're a scrub, right? It's just common thing.
Wait, what?
Disrespectful. What the fuck be offended at all? It never happened. Everyone was used to the shit talk. You had to be in line with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I go ahead and I play a fighting game, and God forbid that I make a joke or I say that someone sucks and is a button masher. It's like, oh, that was so insanely disrespectful. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't even know who the person is who I'm playing, right? I have no knowledge of who the people are on the other side.
And then why are you so mad at them?
I'm not making insanely hurtful personal insults.
Yeah, you do. You call them retarded. You call them retarded.
I'm just saying they're...
I think that's a pretty personal insult to throw at somebody, to call them retarded. That's pretty personal, I would say.
Gameplay sucks, right? That's...
Want to say the part where you call them retarded?
There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion.
No.
Everyone's always going to say, if you lose to someone...
Why can't I call you, so I can call you retarded then? I can say you suck at Tekken. Yeah, I can say he sucks at Tekken and call him a retarded Paul fucking masher, right? So he shouldn't feel some type of way if I were to hypothetically play him in Tekken and call him a retarded... Yeah, I can call him retarded fucking Paul Grug and upload it and tag him in it. Like, that's fighting games, right? We're allowed to shit talk. There's nothing wrong with it. So he shouldn't get offended. He wouldn't get offended, right? It's just fighting games. Yeah. If that were to happen, I think he should be okay with it.
Someone and you got sour grapes about it, you're going to say they're a scrub, right? It's just common thing. And
not really. I mean, well...
The fact that in the FGC this has become such a prominent thing now, oh god, you can't fucking make fun of others and stuff. It's like, what are you talking about, right? And of course, for me, I'm always under the microscope. God forbid that...
So, like, the way he phrases that, the make fun of others. So it's okay to make fun of people if it's within the context of fighting games, but I guess outside of that, you're a terrible person and you need to be... you're a crazy person and this and this and that and all the other moral stupid shit that you be saying. But if you make fun of somebody in a fighting game because the way they play a fighting game is okay. Okay. So would it be theoretically okay to bully somebody in a fighting game then? It's okay.
Yeah, anyone else does it, it's fine. But if Darkside Phil does it, he shows up on the Scrub Quotes Twitter account, and all my detractors fucking redo it and get content out.
But what do you mean? Other people do show up on there. That's the point of Scrub Quotes, to collectively show scrubs, like fucking scrubs like you. What do you mean? Other people show up on there. It's not just about you, but you act just like those other people. That's the point of the Twitter. He's acting like other people don't get called out for what he does, but the people that do the shit that you do end up on there because that's the point of it. Because you act like a fucking scrub.
Out of it and stuff. It's like so stupid, right? It's so dumb. That's not the nature of how it used to be in that community. You know what I'm saying?
Well, things have changed, man. And the thing is, though, even back then, if you like, you know how DSP act and the stuff that he be saying. And a lot of it is because he's complaining about shit that he doesn't understand. So even back then, for DSP talking the way that he be talking and complaining about this and that, he would still end up on Scrub Quotes even back then. So it's kind of an irrelevant thing to say, because at the end of the day, you're still acting like a scrub. You complaining and bitching about shit because you don't understand the game. And you're just making baseless excuses and then insulting other people because you're the one who fucking sucks. Like that's the irony. That's why you end up on there. Because you screamed it and saying that other people suck, but when you really break it down, you're losing because you're the one who sucks and don't know what you're doing in situations. But you're bitching and complaining at the other person. You're the one who sucks. A scrub is a scrub, no matter what.
So, the thing that is about this, if I continue to play Tekken 8 casually, instead of I don't care about getting good at the game or whatever, and I play a new character every week, that's all well and good, but is that really enough? Is that enough to keep me interested? Is that enough to keep you guys
Been
interested?
a scrub since 2009.
Eventually we're going to get bored of just playing it at a casual level and just messing around with new characters, and essentially that's exactly what happens every time that I play a fighting game. I'll play it for like a month or two, and then I get bored and I just don't play it anymore, right? Like, for example, with Tekken 7, I think I played 4 or 5 characters, and Lily was my best character. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm now at the point, the only way I'm going to improve is to study this game, to actually put time and effort into learning the meta. How do I parry? How do I learn the absolute perfect timing to keep hitting people, to do giant combos and the like, to mix them up? How do I get around? I need to know all the matchup knowledge for all these characters. And I even said it to the audience. I said, I feel like I've now hit the wall where I need to now treat this more serious. But at that point, and you know, this was many years ago when Tekken 7 had just come out, people were like, nah, that's enough. I was like, okay. And that's when we moved on. And I literally never played Tekken 7 again because people said that they wanted other stuff. Now, we're a different point now. You know, we're years later, and I actually got really good at Street Fighter 6. And for an extended period of 7+ months, I feel like the content got better and better. My gameplay got better and better, right? And the only reason really that I dropped Street Fighter 6...
Yo, that's kind of crazy. Has it really been... It's kind of crazy to think that it's already been out that long. Because it came out in, what, like, June? So, yeah, so it's like... Yeah, already 4 months away from being a year old. Jeez.
It's hit a level where
time flies.
Changing in it. It plays the same. Everyone's playing the same online. It's just an endless grind. The only way I would get better at the game is to play it 5-6 hours a day like the pros do, and I'm not going to do that. So it makes sense to move on to another game.
Feels like it just came out.
But the way I see it is like, I'm kind of damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I drop the game entirely, people will be upset and be like, dude, you played it for 2 weeks. Why are you dropping it?
Bro, this is with every... This is with every fucking game you play, man. He be worrying himself fucking sick with this shit. How does he do this? I mean, his mental is slowly but surely has been declining over the years, but You want me to sing No Scrubs? That's a light goal. I got to get 100 likes. I actually think I can. I think I have some vocal talent. You'll just never hear it. You'll never hear me sing, but I think I can. Not good, but better than I think I would be or would have been. I don't know what I'm really trying to say. I don't know. I might have the chops. You'll never hear it though.
Better at it and try to reach a higher level of gameplay in it, which I very well could do. Then I have to focus on 3 or 4